Hello, everyone. This is us. And by us, I mean me and that other guy there. How you doing, Scotty?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm glad to be here. It's
And we're glad.
been a while since we've gamed together.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for running a game with us. But before we do that, let's hear about it. I've been asking all my interview guests to explain who they are for anyone who doesn't know. But I have a hard time believing I have any viewers that don't know you. So and also, we only have about 10 minutes. So, can you do that, but do it fast?
Yeah. So I'm working on a new EZD6 book. It's in the early stages, but you have actually helped me play test some of the stuff because I want to do three different flavors of horror in the book.
Yeah,
One of them is everyday nightmares, which is just normal people thrown in a bad situation, right?
sure.
Remember we did that camping one with the mass where you guys found the meteorite, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that was a test for that part. This one is a separate one called Eldritch City Blues, and I wanted to capture that kind of Cthulhu thing mixed with snappy gumshoe detectives or people fighting this. So one thing one thing about Cthulhu games is the whole insanity thing. I get it, but it's like I'm a game master that doesn't like to take players out unless they agree to it, right? And insanity often takes players out of the game, which
Sure.
it fits with the setting, but with this kind of thing, these people have seen it all, right? So they're not going to just crack, immediately when they see some horror, right? That's what I kind of like about it. So not only going to be the dribbling, idiot, you see one bad thing and you're going to become a dribbling idiot. It's like you might be shocked at what you see, but you're not going to lose control of your character. And
Right.
so I figured this kind of thing would allow me to do that, right? With these kind of almost heroic, epic, gumshoe detectives and this kind of thing, avoid that kind of pitfall of, your character's insane now, you're done, right? You're out of the game, you're either out of the game or whatever. So and this game is actually inspired by a movie that was done in the 90s called To Cast a Deadly Spell. It was on HBO.
Hmm.
And check it out, it's a really cool movie actually. So basically what happens is magic becomes available to everyone, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So in the lore of the game, after World War II, when we pillaged everything from the Nazis, including their science, right? We also pillaged. They had made magical breakthroughs, and so we pillaged that also. And so now it was introduced to the world, and now everyone can cast spells, right?
Okay.
Even kids, right?
Okay.
So
Um,
mostly the spells are charms, which are just like little things that would help you. So you could have your thumb as like a lighter and light your cigarette, or you could have your luggage follow you at the bus station, or you could have a brush, shine your shoes for you. So these little helpful things, right?
sure.
But also there's also deadlier magic, which are hexes and curses, right? Which you can cast on people, and um, there's some even deadlier magic that you can get into, but that's more would be like people dabbling with stuff they shouldn't be they shouldn't be dabbling with,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So um, yeah, it's a really cool setting. So I think it'll be fun with this like magic has become like a technology of your life, right? Of people's life.
Yeah.
But the thing the secret that people don't know is that every spell that they cast is breaking down the barriers
Ah,
to the old ones, right?
I think my character might have an inkling. That's why he's so high and mighty about it.
Right. I call them the dark matter gods. So like every every spell, every charm that's cast is breaking that barrier down, right? And so because the Nazis had like initiated it, and that's how magic came into the world, right? It was able
That's pretty
because
cool.
the barrier is the thing that's keeping magic from the world is breaking down. So magic has become a thing. So I think
That
that's kind of a
barrier was
cool
there for a reason.
right. Right. So I think that's kind of and it's like, can you put the genie back in the bottle, right?
Right.
Like once you release a technology, you can't just say, oh, we're not going to use the internet anymore.
Right.
Or you can't have your cell phones anymore, right?
Yeah,
Even though it's bad. Right, right. It's like, what if you found out tomorrow that the internet gives everybody cancer, right? Could they shut it down? I mean, would the world function?
Nope.
So that's kind of the the trick of it. It's like
Okay.
with the magic. So I thought that was kind of a fun. And then the third I'm calling them Dreadful Doomscapes, EZD6 Dreadful Doomscapes. And then the last one will be I forget what I named it, but it's basically in modern times, and it's kind of people who absorb powers from monsters they defeat.
Oh.
So they can gain like really cool powers. But the thing is, you have to be careful because the more you absorb, the less human you become, and you could like turn into a monster, right?
Yes.
But it's up to you how much you absorb, right? But the more you take in and the more powerful you become, the more dangerous it is. You can turn sides and become on the monster side.
That's awesome. I can't wait to play it. We're gonna play Eldritch City Blues in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna start sending the link to this same call out to the players.
Cool.
So they can join as they get it. Our players tonight will be Patty, Cindy, and Mia, who anyone who's been watching will have just seen me play with them in Cyborg. Which
yeah. I caught the end of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I died twice in that game.
Oh. Well, I do kill you a lot, so we'll see how that goes.
Alan killed me last night in Call of Cthulhu, but it was really epic. I was playing a guy named Bob McMahon, and I was a soldier, or a former soldier, and we were in a tomb in Egypt, and the monster came. Hey, Mia, you're live on stream. The monster came, and I actually shot the monster so bad that its arm fell off and the monster fell over. And this allowed other 3 players to get around it and behind it and do some stuff that actually destroyed it. And they all lived, but I died because the monster's head fell on me, ate my head, and took over my body.
Oh!
So
wow.
Tonight I'm playing a Galahad path in this game, and I named my sword the Holy Blade of McMahon.
Very cool.
So that's what I'll be doing. Mia, I sent the background for this, but it was like 2 weeks ago, and it's probably been pushed way up the chat. It's just black.
Right, I'll go find it. No, Easy enough.
I'll drop it in the chat again for everyone. Hi, Patty.
Sure.
We're all live right now. And for anyone watching, I know you cannot even see Patty right now, but we're going to get that taken care of in just a minute. This is a live show. Sometimes you get to see behind the scenes.
Yep.
Where did I put it?
Good to be on with you again, Scotty. Thank you so much for all the years of fun and excitement and everything. Good Lord.
Oh, you're welcome. Very welcome.
Scotty, I am so excited to play with you. That's the whole reason I joined this channel in the first place.
Oh, that's great. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
That is true. Patty and Cindy came to our channel because of previous videos that you were in with us, and all of our early conversations were about EZD6.
Yeah,
cool.
It was.
Yeah.
But I love the monkey. He's become one of us.
as Steve kind of stated, both times I've run the pulp game, it's like monkeys are involved. Just believe me, it's going to be a theme, right? I think like Planet of the Apes had a profound effect on me when I was a little person.
Hey, Steve, is
Oh, I
the
love
background
Planet.
supposed to be just black?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Rocking the t-shirt or the sweatshirt.
Awesome. Thank you.
But very cool, very cool. Looking
There we
forward to
go.
this.
I got it. I got
All
it.
right. So the stream should be able to hear both me and you guys now. I am going to real quick find all of the name tag files. This one's Cindy. This one is nope, none of you people. The thing is I still have all the name tags saved in Photoshop files from all the previous players of EZD6 on the channel. Now here's Mia, here's Patty, and where's myself? There. All right. So I'm opening them up, and I'm going to ask you guys to please give me your character names as quickly as you can. Mia, what's yours? You're muted.
My bad. Dendry, D-E-N, as in Nancy, D-R-I, Dendry.
Okay.
You want a last name or just that first name? Fine.
If it'll fit on a tag that looks like that font size that you see there.
Maybe H-R-E-Z, Z,
Okay.
D-E-N.
V is in Victor, E-N.
D, so H-R-E, Z is in zebra, D is in Dan, E-N.
Great. Got it on there. Now, Cindy, what is your character's name, please?
Bobby Lee Bailey.
Bobby with a Y or an I?
I. B-O-B-I.
Copy that.
Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
And Patty?
I am opening now. I am sending Falkreath, and you can call me Ding.
Cindy Falk. What was that? Cindy Fall Creek?
Sending, S-I-N-D-I-N-G, Falkreath. And if you've ever played Skyrim, it's the werewolf that was in the jail that had the magic ring.
Do you see that on there? Did I get it right?
I cannot yet.
It's a little blurry,
Oh, is it?
but
Oh, all right. Well,
S-I-N-B-I-N-G, Fall Creek,
There.
Simbing.
S-I-N-D-I-N-G, yeah. And you can just call me Ding.
okay. Where'd I put mine? Mike Buffett.
Or ding-a-ling. Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
And I will not know you this time, Steve, I hope.
One hopes. All right. So Sarah is on the layout here, but she ended up not being able to play tonight. So, Patty, you're getting moved up. Whoop. There we go. And where are the name tag thingies? Okay. I had this all ready, but now it's all different. Boom. All right.
Dungeon Matron is in the chat.
Hello, Lisa.
And
Cool.
as well.
Cool.
All right.
And Yum quadruple 2.
Okay. First things first, let's get Scotty in here. All right. So everyone watching who watches my channel on a regular basis, this is what I usually do before we go live. But there is no before we go live during ArchoniaFest. It's always live. All right. There we go. No, you're...
And we are still alive days later.
we are still alive somehow. Somehow we are still alive. Now it's time for Cindy.
Somehow.
Coffee and bacon.
still going.
Oh,
We're
Cindy.
living on coffee and bacon.
Cindy performed a miracle and is already in the right spot.
I
Mia,
do what I
where'd you
can.
get your hoodie?
Patty.
Yes.
Get your face back from Mia. There we go.
Nope. Sam's back. Hello, Sam. Sammy, you can't be up here, buddy. We're about to get serious up in here.
Yeah, there's gonna be some crazy stuff. Now this one.
What makes you think that?
Yeah, right.
Ah. There we go. All right. Now everyone's starting with just 3 karma. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody took.
All right,
anything
start with
that
3
gives-
karma and a hero die. Unless they, I don't think anybody took the lucky.
I get 4 strikes. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have the health.
All right. But Mia is the only one that get four strikes. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know if anyone needs something different than what I'm doing. No, put that back. Mm-mm. You need the hero die there. Don't need all these points. Oh, I still have my cyborg background up. I'll change that last. Where's your other? There it is. Get out of here. Okay. And I see Cindy there. Got to do that.
There's a little bit of something creeping in over Patty's head, like the framing.
There is. What is that?
It's
It's
the
this
bottom of
midlife.
Mia's frame.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll get it soon.
Get on.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
I
Good
could have
Lord,
done this
having us
earlier.
all.
I decided to eat dinner instead.
Rude. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's fair.
You have to starve yourself for our sake. Come on, Steve.
All right. It was just lunch part 2, really. There we go. Now, I'm the only ugly one. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, background's fixed. And I'm not dead yet.
So, Scotty, I assume you're going to travel to Hankron's store opening, maybe?
Yes. Yeah.
It's not too
I hope
far
to.
for you. Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be there at some point. If it's not for the store opening, it'll be like he wants me to come for a week. So,
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
I might make a pilgrimage just to go for like a day or two in that area. It's been
Right.
a while since I've been in the Philadelphia area, so do a little sightseeing. But maybe.
All right.
I gotta think about MythicCon this November too.
Oh, right.
so,
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't want to miss that again.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to. We like to do that dice roller when you're around, don't we, Scotty?
Oh yeah. Shoot, I didn't even open it.
I mean,
Roll dice.
I'm not married to it. If it's faster now that we're all set up for everyone, to just roll real dice. That's fine with me.
No, let's do the dice roller. I think it's nice for people to be able to see. What was it called?
Roll dice with friends.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
There we go.
All right.
And that was an EZD6 room. What was the room number? Just EZD6?
Yeah.
Yep. All caps. And then you can change your name at the top
Right, here we go. I am
because it has Darren Dice Roller or something.
yeah. Just gonna switch that, drop a couple of 6s, see if that comes through. Okay. Yep,
Yeah,
we're
I
good.
like
though.
because it's kind of like instant gratification. You can
Cindy,
see
Yeah.
Patty, do you guys need the link here?
yeah, we do.
Putting it.
Oh, I've got it.
It's in the Discord thread.
Okay, that's where I'm
So
ready.
just type in for the room. Just type in EZD6 and capitalize EZD6. Or I'm sorry, you don't capitalize 6, but EZD.
Oh, it actually went right there. His link was perfect.
That's right.
Okay,
I do
good,
this
good,
for a
good.
living.
He's a professional. Okay, so if something happens in game where one of your inclinations would come into effect, and I didn't take it into account or whatever, just go ahead and bring it up. If you need to.
Okay.
If it would apply to something, if you have something that you're being attacked mentally and you have mental defense or whatever, bring that up. I did look over your characters, but
there's a lot of them,
there are.
and they have.
And this is this is the first time I played this set, so.
All right. Well, ready whenever you are, sir. Take it away.
All right. So, in case you missed the beginning, a little background. So, let me see. Let me bring up this here. So there was an event called the Astral Unveiling. Okay. And a group of parapsychologists and occultists brought magic to the world. After World War II, when the Nazis were defeated, we pilfered a lot of technology, but we also found that they were into the occult, and they had made some breakthroughs and actually made magic come back into the world. So we took that and introduced it to the world. So it's like a new technology, right? It's a new technology in the world. World War II, ended. It's been a few years since World War II ended. So it's late 40s, 48. So it's 1948. Truman is president. The GDP is 247,500,000. Can you believe that? Not even a billion. So that's the GDP. Some of the stars. Bing Crosby's, a big star. Ingrid Bergman, big Hollywood star. Abbott and Costello are big right now. So those are some of the stars that you would see in the times. So with the Astral Unveiling, they brought magic was brought to the United States, and most people use magic through charms. Okay, charms are just easy magic, easy little spells that people can do. So if you want to, you can all basically do charms except for the Galahad. The Galahad cannot do any magic, or they lose their special covenants that they have that they can call on. So when you do a charm, it can be really anything simple, like you could, light your finger as a cigarette lighter, light your cigarette, or have your luggage follow you, or you could have your shoes shine with a brush, have the brush shine your shoes. So it's really just kind of minor little spells that help your life, right? Now the big daddies, the harder spells, hexes and curses, are something that particularly law enforcement has had to deal with, because now you don't have to look at somebody in the eye to kill them. You can cast a curse or a hex on them, and then something bad will happen to them, right? So you guys don't have any of those, can't cast any curses or hexes, so you don't have to worry about that. But the bad guys might, right? The bad guys might use them on you. Also, there are kind of arcane machines, which are like a little more complicated devices that have magic incorporated in them. So you might have a typewriter that takes you can dictograph to a typewriter and it'll write it up for you, right? That is a little beyond. That kind of thing is a little bit beyond a charm. So you would need like an arcane engineer to do that kind of stuff, right? To build that kind of stuff. You can have magical cars, or anything can be imbued with magic. And then conjurings and summonings are the highest level of magic, and very, very dangerous, right? Because you might let something in you don't want to, right? Okay, so that's kind of what's going on. That's kind of what's going on in the world right now. All right. So why don't you guys introduce your characters and tell us about yourselves?
Sure, I'll go.
Yeah.
My name is Mike Buffer. I am a Galahad. So the description of this person is squeaky clean and full of morals to the annoyance of many. I have standard armor and avoidance, 3 strikes like everyone else, 1d6 magic resistance. As Scotty mentioned a minute ago, I cannot use magic or I will lose my purity covenants. I was able to choose 6 inclinations. I took 5 of them from the purity covenants. So I have a luck wearer, which means once a session, I can during a dangerous scene, I can award all of my allies 1 karma. Faith armor, so I can only be hit by monsters on a 5+ and nothing less than a 6 can crit. I have Pure of Heart, so I gain a boon to magic resistance. I have Cloak of Anonymity, so scrying spells cannot detect or track me except on a 6. And I have Empathy, so I will heal a strike by taking a strike myself as a free action. Then the last one is my Seeker talent, which is Iron Will, which is a boon in resisting mind control and fear. The aspects I created are loyal to a fault and will never leave an ally behind or let them suffer harm if I can avoid it. And I train physically every day, so I'm ready for any challenge. The edge that I chose is self-sacrifice, so at near range I can take 1 strike for any ally hit after they fail a save. So it's similar to my empathy thing, but it works slightly differently because I gain karma from this one. Yeah, that's it for my abilities, but I did also talk to Scotty about having a holy sword inherited from Bob McMahon, who is an ancestor, family member of mine who heroically sacrificed himself against one of these nightmare horrors in days long past. And the sword was made from his guns, I guess. That's it for me.
Nice. All right, so I'm Thinding Falkreath. You can call me Ding. I am a lichen. So unlike my siblings, werewolves, I can control when I transform, mostly. I get 3 strikes, armor, avoidance 6, magic resistance. Let's see, wear form, which basically means while in wear form, I gain a strike, have natural weapons, a boon to melee regeneration 1 strike, and a round unless 1 is rolled. So don't ever hit those rolls. You have been hit by silver and you have lost all your strikes. Let's see. I can change once per round. I can use charms. Feral cannot speak in wear form or do complex mental tasks. So I'm just basically a beast. I can choose bunch of inclinations, and I think I did that wrong, Scotty. Because I can choose 5 and I only picked a couple. And let's see, I picked dodge.
You're muted, Scotty. You are muted, Scotty. Yeah.
I'm sorry. When we start, you could jump in on your sheet and then add what it.
Okay, thanks. I just saw that. I'm like, oh no.
All right.
I picked dodge, boon to armor roll if armor is 6, which is it is. Strapping, boon to strength, task, and initiating or breaking grapples. Where physique, when transformed, gain a boon to strength, acrobatics, and athletics. Magic infused claws and fangs count as magical weapons, and I gain an extra boon. And bestial rage, sacrifice a strike to inflict an extra strike on the target, which is basically a crit, so I get a roll again. And my charm, I picked a necklace charm that folds my clothes and keeps them all together nicely when I shift. And it's a weird symbol with an upside down pitchfork in a circle. So basically it's a peace sign. And
I did notice, Patty, I did notice one thing on your sheet. You took actually both edges. You only take 1 edge.
Did I take both?
Yeah. So bestial, the bestial thing and the curse thing they're 2 separate edges. So you need to pick one of those.
Oh, I see. Maybe
both.
we're looking at the different sheet.
Oh yeah,
This
probably.
one has just the bestial rage, and then my charm is the one that folds my clothes.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
And
'cause
then
you
I'll
can
go get those inclinations.
okay, yeah. You get the extra inclinations, which are big. So, okay, cool. Yeah.
All right. I am playing Dindri Hurston, tough as nails, gumshoe, street smart, wisecracking, private dick. I have taken a couple of things here. The path inclinations being hard boiled, so I have a melee and range attack boon. And in addition to that, the 5 inclinations, I am a specimen. So basically, I can take an extra strike. So I have 4 bandages on screen versus 3. And in addition to the inclination for path, hard boiled, I have taken hard as nails, which gives me an extra save on a 4 when I take my final strike. So I can avoid dying a little bit. Cultist boom in esoteric lore and such. Iron will, so I can resist mind control, and athletics, jumping, running, and climbing. Plus my edge tips. Your contacts always have 1 clue about your current case. My aspects are insatiable sweet tooth, and that I am afraid of cats. My charm, I hadn't really given it much thought. As I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, well, since I have an insatiable sweet tooth, maybe I have something that can turn basically any, like, whether it be like a lemon drop or a peppermint. It can turn peppermints and things into sweet flavored candies versus, yeah, that sounds good. But that's me.
Okay. Well, I'm Bobby Lee Bailey from Atlanta, Georgia, and I've recently become a Damfree, or what is it, a Damfer, which is a half vamp. I don't want to become a full vamp because that would mean I would have to suck the blood of, people, and that's just wrong. I was raised right. So basically, I picked athletics and dodge. I picked stalker because I'm a vampire. Why not? And sticky fingers because, again, why not? And then the night boost and the night child because those give me some nice boons. So, and I decided a charm that is a rat pendant that calls a rat to me once a day, that would make it easy for me to eat once a day. So, yeah.
So a new rat every day.
Exactly. I will make sure that I get to eat once a day.
Matt.
I did not pick aspects yet.
So since you have a actual private dick, right? Do you have like an office that you all work out of, or are you kind of a loose confederation of people that you call on each other to help do your missions?
I think probably the latter, at least in my case.
So is Dendry kind of the face of this group? Do you have like an office?
I would guess that, yeah, it's probably, I imagine it's basically like a utility closet. I think like Indiana Jones when he's like in that like tiny little square. So it's a very small space, barely big enough to have a desk and 1 chair in. But I'm proud of it. It's all I can afford right now, but it's so tiny. We're in the kind of a dirty side of town, the wrong side of the tracks. The detective agency's name on the door is mostly like scratched off from vandalism and such. Yeah.
Cool.
It's just like Dendry's detective agency or something lame like that.
Maybe a few thugs have put like, derogatory things into the door.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't afford to pay another glass painter. Tape some paper over it or something.
Okay, cool. So we're in a big city, of course, but like a lot of kind of fiction, it's not a real city, right? It's called Gateway City, okay, and so it'd be New Yorkish kind of Gotham kind of thing, right? So you guys are in Gateway City. So Dendry, you have a bicycle messenger show up, and his name is Scott, and he comes in and talks to you, and he says that that the head of Dreamland Studios wants to hire you, and this could be a big break for you. I mean, this is a lot of money in the motion picture business. There's hundreds of movie theaters, at this time. And also there's a lot of, direct, a lot of the studios own their own movie theaters. So there's a lot of money to be made. So this could be a big break for you. You can solve this case.
I look at the message. I'm like, and I look up at the deliverer, like, Scott, I know you deliver me messages quite frequently.
Yeah.
This has gotta be a joke.
No, this is legit. I'm telling you.
Oh, seriously? All right. Well, I guess the only way I'm going to find out is to actually go to a meeting.
Yes.
All right. I really thank you, man. And I'm like, kind of like fishing around in my jacket, and I pull out like a lint coated nickel, and hand it to him.
Thanks.
Don't buy too many comic books with that.
Which is a pretty good amount at this period, because a paper is like 10 cents. Like a newspaper is like 10 cents, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so he goes up happy. He gave you the address. It's a big, impressive building in Gateway City, where the offices of Dreamland Studios are. So, do you want to get any of your other crew to go with you, or do you want to do this yourself? You want to check this out yourself?
Oh, gracious. I'm sitting there like, well, I think Buffer might be someone I'd want to grab along the way, since he seems to be like a beacon of light in this grungy part of town. So I'm like, I kind of pull up wherever he is and go up to his door. Like, Mike, you in there, buddy? I got a job for us if you want to take. Oh crap! How do you do that? Every damn time.
No one approaches my home without me knowing.
All right. Well, thanks for that. My heart. Good Lord, you're gonna kill me one of these days. But dude, I have got a job.
What is it?
Well, the Dreamland Studios, the movie company, wants us to do something. I don't know what it is yet, but
Hotbed of sin.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Sin.
Maybe.
Anyway, what do they want?
I don't know. You're coming with me, buddy. We're going to go to the offices now and have a talk to them. I wanted you at my back so that you can kind of like get a better feel for them. Because, sometimes with magic at play these days, I can't read people quite the same.
Yeah, no problem. I'll go with you. And, if anybody's casting spells or whatever, I'll cut their heads off.
That won't be necessary.
No?
We could...
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Maybe bringing you along is not the best idea. But...
No, Dendry, that's all right. Chill out. The doctor gave me this pill. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Thanks. Here we go.
All right. So you guys are heading over to the studio, and as you do, do you have a car?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's allowable, yeah.
Maybe it's an older car, but yeah, it's a reliable car.
Yeah.
And as you're driving over, you see there's a newsboy on the corner. He's like, extra, read all about it. Wizard cabal blow themselves up. Secretary of Magic urges citizens not to dabble in illegal magic. Extra. So you get to the building, huge, impressive building. The doorman comes out. We're waiting for you.
Sorry, we're so late.
They know us on site?
Yes.
Surely they know me.
Yeah, they know you.
They know who I am. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's go, Mike. Yeah, show us the way in, please. And
All right,
do you
follow,
happen to
please.
have any bowl of candy or anything around here? I mean, like for your guests that come to your office?
I don't have any on me, but perhaps upstairs,
Oh, thank you.
the people that make the real money.
A bowl
Looking to
candy
make
goes
some of
a
that
long
myself.
way.
So take it, at this point in time, there's elevator operators, right? So the elevator operator, takes you up to the uppermost floor, and as you come out into this dazzling, office space, which is very contemporary for the time. There's a pretty girl sitting at the desk, this big desk, doing some paperwork.
I lean over to Mike. It's like, she's kind of a nice looking dame, but I kind of nervously say that because I don't know how things are with the LGBT community. Dang, Mike, check her out. I hate to be like that, but dang.
No, listen, I will not check her out. I will approach her as a fellow human being.
Right. So I step up. I kind of stammer a little bit. Hey, I'm Dindry. Here for the meeting.
Yeah, so she's chewing gum. We've been waiting for you.
Well, we're here now. Do you happen to have any like sugary candy?
Oh, sure do.
I'd take some of that gum.
Okay. It's spearmint. I loves it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Thanks.
Let me give the boss a ring. Hold on. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. They're here. Send them in. Which is weird. She didn't even say your name.
The quick question: I hate to dwell on this, but like the candy, does she have like a bowl of candy or something nearby?
Yeah, she does. She does. Yeah. A bowl like those buttercream mints, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna like look like I'm gonna take like one or two, but like then just like pinch like as many as I can get in like 3 fingers and stuff it in my jacket pocket.
Scoop them in your pocket.
Are you like out of
Stuff it in your
work right
pocket.
now, Dindry? Is it
Cash.
your last gig?
Cash is a little short. Having a little trouble making ends meet. Got to pay those office, through the office rental fees.
Listen, you can always come by and, I'll make up a pot of stew or something. It won't be good, but I'll make it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. May take you up on that. Gosh, but
Yeah.
I'm really nervous about this meeting. Hopefully I don't mess anything up.
So you come into the office. It's even cooler. It's very Art Nouveau, right? So, you come in. There's a rather tall, stern man sitting behind the desk, a large, imposing desk, and he says, "Come in, detective." And
I'm
Who?
Muscle.
This is my friend and consultant, Mike Buffer. I keep him on the payroll for
Various
certain.
tasks.
Yes.
Well, detective, as you know, I'm the head of Dreamland Studios, Duke Montgomery, and we have had an issue that I think I need your help with. I need to keep this quiet. We've kept it out of the news so far, but it's bad.
Oh, it's hard to keep things out of the paper these days, isn't it?
It is. It's cost me a lot of money to do this. So probably the best thing to do is to show you. We can talk about it there. Let me take you to our screening room, and that's where the incident happened. So we'll talk about it there. So follow me.
All right. Thank you.
So he takes you down the elevator a little bit to a corridor, and there's several guards in the corridor, like basically keep people out of this section of the building, right? So he takes you back to a screening room. And he opens the door and he ushers you in and closes the door and says, "Yes, we had a pretty bad incident in here the other day. There was a screening of our newest movie, and Forever in a Day. It was advanced screening for some executives, and they were all killed. They're all dead."
Oh,
Yeah.
The manner
Miss-
of their demise.
Well, he points out the seats where they were, and you can still see the blood that's soaked into the seats, right? And he's like, he pulls out some pictures, and these aren't for the faint of heart. He hands you the pictures, and they're black and whites of just several people just ripped to shreds, torn limb from limb. There's pieces of them all over the theater.
Oh boy.
oh, and no security. Nobody witnessed what happened, huh?
It happened so fast. The only other person I have for you to talk to is the projectionist. Darren Jeffers was the projectionist, and he survived.
Definitely want to have a word with him, but just have a real quick question for you, and please forgive me for asking this, but you're a major movie studio, and these are obviously, as you said, high-level execs. Why me? Across the other side of the town, wrong side of the tracks detective.
Well, you're a very low-key, under the radar detective, right? I mean, I've done some research on you. I know you're not as well known as some other detectives in the city. So, yeah, I kind of hired you because we'll just say you're not as well known.
I've had some success in the past, so I do appreciate the hire, and if I can help you out, this will definitely boost my name. So I appreciate the opportunity. Now, where is that project?
You really need this to be quiet. We can't.
Dendry,
I've kept it out of the papers.
no one finds out. It's not going to boost your name, but we can maybe get a good payday out of it.
Absolutely.
And the movie. I mean, who's going to want to go see a movie where a love story movie where the first people to watch it were ripped to shreds, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So that's not great publicity for the movie that we've spent a lot of money on.
So what kind of pay do we get on the movie if we make it possible to release it?
Like it for back end.
He has no idea what you're talking about, because nothing like that ever existed at this point in time. Back into what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Merchandising.
Percent.
You get your pay, and that's what you get. We'll make it worth your while. Definitely make it worth your while.
Appreciate that. Well, where is this projectionist?
Okay,
I assume he's a little distraught, maybe.
Yeah, we've got him in the side room over here. I'll let you talk to him privately.
The Arkham broom closet.
Yeah. So he takes you to the room, and this guy Darren looks like he hasn't slept. He's unkept, nervous. So Duke leaves you alone with Darren.
Oh yeah.
right.
One more question. How long ago was this?
The other day.
Okay.
Like it just happened.
Yeah.
So Darren, I am sorry for what you have experienced, and I hate to ask you about details, but what did you see? What happened?
I can't remember. I don't remember what happened. I remember I put the reel on, and I was sitting down doing a crossword while waiting for the reel to run, and I heard the most horrible screaming in my life that I've ever heard. I looked through the projection window, and I don't remember. I think I blacked out.
So you weren't watching the movie at the time?
No.
And you blacked out.
I could reel it up for you if you want.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't. I just say I don't really know if that's a good idea at this time. I'm going to make the recommendation to your boss to not run that reel, as we all know, magic is afoot, and
He's
it
not
may be
gonna like
cursed.
that. It's set to premiere
Well,
this week.
It's possible we'll find out what happened and we can make it safe to watch. But for now, let's not play it.
There's all the publicity, the big stars. Harrison Blake's in it, and Delilah Sinclair. I mean,
Delilah oh god, it sounds like a movie I really want to see.
I mean, come on, I mean, people love these stars.
I will
We can't shut
100%
this
watch
down.
this movie if it won't kill me.
Extra motivation to get this case resolved, Mike.
Maybe it had nothing to do with the movie. Maybe someone came in and did this. I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible, but we don't know yet. That's the point.
Yeah,
No, we don't.
We're going to have a look around the theater. In fact, I'm going to get a message to your boss. I have a couple of our associates I'd like to get in on this that may be able to help.
You're not going to invite that werewolf, are you?
You know, they've got a stellar nose. They may be able to sniff out some clues, maybe a trail that leads someplace.
You know, a werewolf ate my grandpa.
Well, it doesn't mean all werewolves are bad, Mike. It doesn't, some are better than others, just like
Sometimes
people.
when you eat people, it's not the best thing in the world.
I know the trauma of your past, Mike, but we've got to solve this, get this sorted. You're going to get a nice cut of my pay, but we'll have to bring in Bobby Lee. They also have a knack for finding things through smell and other means that I don't understand exactly.
Maybe we could have like a dog watch the movie.
I wouldn't want to. If it's the problem with that, the dog may not pay much attention. But if we dangled like a banana and put a monkey or a chimpanzee in a chair,
answer to everything.
Oh, Duke has a monkey.
Oh, he does.
But he might be upset if something happened to it.
Yeah, we don't.
That monkey.
We would want to do that. Yeah, we can reach
You
out
don't want to get Chips killed.
Reach out to one of the local labs that are doing research on animals.
He'd be very upset. Oh, research animal.
So, I would like to take that opportunity to maybe send a message out for both Cyndea and Bobby Lee to be brought to the studio to join us.
Cool.
But meanwhile, we're going to search around for clues, see if there's anything unusual about the theater itself, footprints, whatnot.
Okay, yeah. There are the blood spots where they were ripped limb from limb, but the theater looks normal. The projector seems to be normal as much as you know about projectors, and you can have Darren show you the projector room, and you can ask him any questions.
Yeah, well, not seeing anything unusual here, Mike. Just awful scene. Good Lord.
Darren says, I was just like, I was sitting here waiting for the reel to change, waiting for the cigarette burn, and I saw the dot, and that's when I heard the screaming when I changed the reel. So It was reel 2 when it started.
Well, definitely need to keep those reels under lock and key for now, so that nobody else may suffer the same fate.
Will do.
I would like to send a message to Duke Montgomery and let him know that we have those associates coming to help. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the doorman has been told to let them in. So the Dampier is in direct sunlight. The Dampier is a little. Did you take the thing that the sunlight doesn't affect you, or are you affected?
I didn't see anything like that.
Oh, I don't have that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I took Skeptic.
Oh yeah.
So-
Right. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, the sunlight will weaken you a bit when you're in the direct sun. But when you're in a building or something, you're good to go. You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Even if it's day outside, and the sun's not like for you like a normal vampire because you haven't changed into a full vampire yet because you haven't drank human blood, right?
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, so you can still walk in the day and all this kind of thing. You won't burn up. You won't turn into a cinder. And with the lichen, you can control your transformations. You're not now in the full moon. You could involuntarily change into your werewolf form, right?
Yeah, I didn't take that.
Right. There is a thing where you can avoid that, but yeah, you might be forced. Then that's the only time you'd be forced to turn into it. All the other rest of the time you can change at will, right? When you want.
Right, and I have Bobby Lee chain me up anytime the full moon is scheduled.
Gotcha.
Because I don't like to cause unnecessary harm.
Right. Exactly. And although you're
partnership.
yeah. And although you're more animalistic and everything when you change, you still have some of your intellect. You just don't have a lot of cognition to do complex tasks, right? You recognize your friends and you won't hurt them.
Right.
But you can't do complex mental tasks, right?
I can't do math?
Nope.
Calculus?
No trig, no calculus or trig. No.
Crap.
All right, so what's the plan next, guys?
So are Sending and Bobby Lee arriving?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna come together.
Okay.
We'll probably work together.
Cool. You guys stay together? You live together?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, why not?
We have this
I'm
weird
gonna time
bond.
her up every, full moon. I probably should be around.
Right.
Good point.
Yeah. And just to throw it out there right now and resolve later, I'm going to try and find one of my contacts. I know that works in and around the studio. Maybe some guy hangs out at the same dive bar.
Yeah.
They're always hey, the studio did this. So, for later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby Lee. Good to see you.
Howdy.
You keeping yourself clean?
Well, I bathe, if that's what you mean.
Well, you know what I mean.
I'm a proper Baptist.
You ain't drunk anybody yet?
Drunk anybody? What is this? Drunk anybody?
I just know you have trouble
Drink.
with the whole I want to drink blood thing, but I shouldn't do that. So I was just making sure you're okay. That's all.
Oh, I drank a rat earlier, if that's what you're getting at.
And I'm gonna stand in front of Bobby Lee and say, "You need to back off."
Hey, I was being friendly.
No, I said you need to back off.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
You
he-
can back off.
He's big.
Bobby Lee
Then
like
dig.
that.
Down.
Oh my gosh.
Down, puppy. Down. Down, puppy.
Listen,
I know the three of you two are great, but Mike, you're gonna have to calm down, man, and let them do what they do. Please,
She has to
just
drink
Hey,
blood,
man,
and I'm
I
going
just
up that for her.
people they're trying to quit stuff. That sometimes they need to talk to somebody about it. I just trying to help out. That's all.
I never started.
I know, and I'd like to keep it that way. I'm very happy that you never started.
yeah. The moment you cross that line, Bobby Lee, I won't be able to call you in on my investigations.
Oh, hell,
And
I
this
can't. Oh,
this one here, this one's a big score. We got to figure it out. Help me here.
oh, hey, well, tell us what happened.
You mean we're gonna get paid for once?
Well, we don't know
Is that
that.
what you're
yet.
saying?
We had money, dude.
I mean, look at where we're. Yeah, it's look at where we're standing. One of the biggest movie studios in Hollywood.
Yeah, if they
Um,
know us,
Yeah,
they
ought
pay
to
us.
serve
It's
the
gonna be a
Lord,
lot of
but
money.
It's a little
money's
odd
nice.
that we're here.
Well, let me tell you how it is. Apparently, they were screening a new movie for some executives, and no reason that we can ascertain or determine they were ripped to shreds. Just I can find no footprints, nothing, no stray hairs, no nothing. I thought maybe you guys could come in here and help me, sniff out anything that I may miss with my nose. See if yours
Oh,
can work any better.
extended to the sniffing. You keep thinking I can sniff things, but I'm not a sniffer.
Well, I think
Well, there was.
Well, I do have quite the nose.
I do think Gendry meant like metaphorically, but also in Sinding's case, yes.
Yes, also insinuating the literal nose. So you know maybe something about the blood, Bobby Lee. Maybe you can detect anything weird and unusual about the smell of that.
Maybe.
Well, I don't have super special sense, but I do have heightened sense since, you know, kind of, you know what I am.
Right. So you guys, are you showing them the theater?
Yeah.
Okay. So that blood smell hits you, right? The fresh blood, right? And it's like, it's really hard to resist. You know, it's like really drawing you because you're not around human blood, right? So it's like you don't have to resist, but this is like, it's really, you know, it's activating your craving for the blood. You know, you can smell it. It smells like garlic. You know, it's strong. It's a strong smell to you. You know, and
So
a
for
very
me?
alluring smell.
Yeah, for you.
I'm all right. I will recite the Christian words that my mother told me. Whatever those were, I don't know.
As soon as we
Probably have it
enter,
written on a little paper I hand to you.
as soon as we enter into the theater, I'm gonna get on all fours and start smelling and
Oh, okay,
looking
cool.
underneath all the chairs and the benches, and
You find a finger that they missed when they cleaned up.
look what I found.
I do not see anything but the Lord's loving light.
Like shredded all the way down to like fingers too. God, that whoever did this did a thorough job.
And I'm gonna stick it in my little breast pocket.
And there's a gold ring on it. With looks like a very expensive diamond.
Wow. So I will take that ring off and I will hand it over there to
You don't
what's your
wanna-
name? Covered.
Dendry. Yeah.
Dendry.
You don't want to keep it?
The ring I will hand over. The finger I'm gonna put in my pocket.
Okay.
Like, I should make sure that Mr.
Shove it in
Montgomery gets this.
Or you could, you know, not have found it.
Well, you know, sometimes I do pocket things occasionally, but in this sense, I want to try and keep everything on the up and up.
Well,
I
if
was
you
gonna say,
think
so how
about
loose
it,
are your morals?
they
Like, how
didn't
loose are you?
find the ring. They didn't find the ring. They scooped up all these body parts and they obviously missed it, so they're not missing it. Right?
They did hire us specifically
you never-
to find what.
Oh, Mike,
Cindy,
you and your
And-
morals.
look, I'm
and that-
trying to be polite to you, but every word out of my mouth, you jump down my throat.
You're just-
And if maybe it's my more paranoid side, but maybe they're testing this. Maybe they planted this in here to see if we can find it and then turn it over as evidence to them. And if we don't, then they know that we're not on the up and up.
Now, on the
I-
best
you're right.
policy, my mama always said.
All right. Well, do I recognize the ring? Is there like an initial or anything on there? Or like
No, it's just a
I've
nice
never
gold ring.
yeah.
Nice
Shoot.
man, you know, chunky gold ring.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
just
guess
gonna
You
keep-
flaunt your wealth. One of the flaunt your wealth rings. You know.
Yeah. It's like, well, and I have to make sure that Mr. Montgomery gets this before we leave the studio.
and I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking around towards the screen and around most of the blood splatter and amongst the seats to see if there's anything other out of the ordinary. How were these
Right,
people
right.
ripped apart? Is the fabric of the chairs ripped as well, or was it just
Yes.
the body parts?
The fabric is on some of the chairs is ripped also. Like something randomly thrashed around and did as much destruction as possible.
Goddamn 2 bits. This is a
Interesting.
real head scratcher.
Well, it kind of looks like, I'm not gonna lie, maybe my brothers and sisters might have been here.
It
Just
does look, yeah, it does look
It
like it
looks a
could be a
little bit
werewolf.
like
Yes.
the beast was let out of the cage. Just saying.
Yeah. So apparently, no one was missing from the meeting that they had to see this screening. So it wasn't like, oh, someone changed into something and then left, right? All the people that went in there, they found the pieces of them. So
Everybody was accounted for.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we're not really getting any headway here. I might have to start questioning some of the employees around the place.
Indeed.
Maybe get a list of names of people that are associated with the movie, not just the actors and actresses, but those that work behind the camera. And
So,
things
And
like
you
that.
did
so
check
yeah, Duke.
the
Sorry, go ahead.
film room? I'm sorry. Did
So
you check
Duke
the
didn't
film room?
want you to do that. Like Duke only wants you to question Darren.
Oh, well, shoot.
Like he
Well,
doesn't
let's
want
go.
you to talk about it to anybody else.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go. I need you to maybe have a look at the projector room and talk to Darren. This poor guy has been locked in a little room for the last day and a half. They're probably keeping him from getting out because they'd be afraid he'd talk. So
Right.
I'm almost afraid what they might do to him once they've got all the information out of him that they want.
Oh, right.
Well,
He still
maybe,
seems
Bobby.
very nervous. Like he's sweating a lot.
Bobby,
Like-
why don't you talk to him and I will sniff around.
Okay, let me look here and see if I've got anything. I'm not
You two can feel his fear. You sense his fear.
You know what? Can I talk to this guy?
Something that Mike and Dendry couldn't do, but you sense he's fearful of something.
Okay. Well, I will tell that to Dentry and Mike. I will say he is definitely afraid of something, besides the obvious.
Guys, can I?
It
I-
seems
I-
more than just like nervous to talk to you, right?
I already spoke to him once, but would you guys mind letting me speak to him alone for a minute?
Well, of course.
Yeah, it's like Dentry.
Just don't flip your wig while you're talking to him.
Don't flip my wig.
You
What
took
a
the
thing.
pill, right, Mike?
Yeah, I took the pill this morning. Don't worry about
I
it.
mean, he's current.
Hey.
He's obviously scared. So
Right,
yeah,
but
take it easy on him. I know how you can be.
taking it easy on people is what I do.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go.
And they call me
I'm saying people.
a vampire.
I'm going to take this ring up to Mr. Montgomery and see if and return it. Make sure it gets to him. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
And I am going to stand outside the door as Mike talks to him.
All right.
Oh, okay.
As
Okay.
will I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you remind me
And I will be
Yeah. Can you remind me the
Okay,
guy's
listening.
name?
Yeah, it's Darren Jeffers.
Darren.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go in and close the door. I'm picturing this guy sort of on the floor in a ball kind of thing. Is that what he's doing basically?
On the floor in a what?
In a
Oh, in a ball. No, he's not that that traumatized, but he's
Okay.
very nervous.
All right.
Sweating nervous, like soaking wet.
All right. Well, I'll sit down across from him and say, all right, Darren,
I already answered all your questions. All right, can I go? My family.
I'm not here
My
to
family
ask,
I haven't been home since my wife. I'm sure my kids are worried about me.
I'm not here to ask you about what happened.
Okay, what are you here for then?
I'm here to ask you if you're okay.
No, I'm not okay. They said they would kill my family. Kill them. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Did you do what they asked you to?
Yes, I did. I didn't know what it was. I swear to God, I didn't know what it was.
What do you know what it was now?
It was just a lens. Okay, it was just a projector lens.
You put on a different lens that they asked you to put on?
Yes.
Where's that lens now?
I got rid of it. They told me to.
Okay. How'd you get rid of it? In the trash?
I threw it in the incinerator.
Mm-hmm. Is that downstairs?
Yeah.
Darren, I want you to look at my face.
Yes. They're going to kill my family. God, they're going to kill my family.
They're not going to kill your family, and I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because I will die a slow and painful death before anyone finds out you told me anything.
Thank you.
And you didn't do anything wrong. Do you hear me?
Why do I feel so bad?
You made a very
I
human
didn't
mistake.
know. I didn't know.
It's exactly why you didn't do anything wrong, because you didn't know.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. Exactly. Well, that's it. Up in a court of law.
Probably, but who cares? Listen, Aaron, there's the law, and that's one thing, but there's right and wrong, and that's another.
Yeah, I always try to be a moral person. I try.
Yeah. Listen, you're going to be all right, and you can go home now.
Okay. I miss my family.
I would like to use... So, I'd like to use an inclination in a non-standard way, if I can.
Sure.
I have an empathy inclination.
Oh, yeah.
One of my purity covenants that will heal a strike by taking a strike onto myself. I want to take this guy's mental trauma.
Oh, that is totally excellent. Totally excellent.
All right. So I'm going to let him out.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give you a strike for that, which would normally happen, but it may come up.
Of course. Yeah. I would.
Carrying his trauma with you may come up. Okay.
Good. All right. I'm going to open the door and tell him he can leave.
Okay. And he's like, stop sweating. He seems, when you guys see him leave, he seems, whatever Mike said to him must have really worked, because he's like not afraid anymore. He seems like okay, like a normal day, and he leaves and lets you guys off.
How did you see that, Cindy?
I did. I did see that.
Told you should trust Mike more.
I gotta admit it, Mike. That was a nice thing to do.
Thanks.
Yeah, whatever you did.
Little trouble unclenching my jaw.
That happens sometimes when you don't want to bite somebody.
Mm.
And when you took the trauma, you see the image of a large man giving him this package with the lens in it.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can't see the guy's face. Like, it's strange. Is it you're not sure if it's the distortion of taking the trauma from the person and it's just you can't sort it in your own mind, or there's something else going on with the figure.
When you say a large man, how large are we talking? Like, it seems like just a normal guy that's kind of big, or like huge?
A tall person, yeah,
Okay.
A tall man. Yeah.
Okay. Not Andre the Giant.
Yeah, and he really has a similar build to Duke Montgomery, that studio head. Very similar build.
That's not enough to even mention yet, but I will tell you guys that I saw a big man in the vision, and I will also suggest, if there's anything any of us can do about like residual magic or something, we might want to take a trip down to the incinerator.
What kind of magic?
Residual magic.
Now,
I
Henry has
I
a
don't
cold,
have.
has a cold knowledge,
Dendry has a
but you don't really have like detection or anything like that,
But
right?
Dendry's
Yeah,
not here right now. Dendry went upstairs.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's all I just report to Sending and Bobby Lee everything that I found out, and then we'll wait for Dendry, I guess.
I think I want to go in and smell around inside the film area, just to see.
Oh, like the projection booth?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're just getting Darren sent.
A little bit of urine. A little bit of pee.
You're not detecting any other person.
Okay.
Okay, so do they regularly use the? We can probably guess that if it was sent to the incendiary, that it's been destroyed, or
Obliterated, yeah.
is it even worth going down there? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty crazy hot, so it would, and it's glass, so it would
Is
melt the glass.
Is it just
Right.
always on incinerating things, or is it just like they run it every
Basically.
now and then?
Basically,
It's okay, that's what I was.
they just keep it going.
Oh, I was hoping
Yeah.
we could get in there and be like, there was evil here.
Right, that's what I
Right.
was.
Me too.
Like
Well,
they run it through the week, and then the weekend they like clean out the ashes.
Okay.
Yeah, they run it during business hours or whatever, and then
Well, maybe Dendry's contacts knows something about something. I don't know. I don't know enough magic. So.
right. Yeah, yes, magic isn't your guys' strong suit.
No, it is not.
Magic bad. Dendry, you went upstairs to turn in the ring, right?
Yeah, so I can like walk up to that desk with the receptionist. Hey, hey, how you doing? I found something I think Mr. Montgomery should have.
All right, Mr. Montgomery, the detective's here again. Send him in. Send her in.
Thanks,
For him.
Step in. It's all good. Go inside, and Mr. Montgomery. I know you guys clean the theater. I suspect that you may have missed something. We found this.
Oh my God, that's Mitchum Malone's ring.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't find the finger that it was on. It was just lying on the floor. So it was like, did you find the rest of him? I mean, they must have ripped the finger off and the ring.
Got everything cleaned up. I guess
Yeah.
not. Well, thank you for bringing it back. A lot of people might have kept this ring.
Yeah, a less scrupulous detective might have.
I'm
It would have been easy to pocket it and take it without your
I'm
knowledge.
impressed.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
I do appreciate it. So thank you. But again, there it is. We've questioned Darren, had a look around. And unfortunately, we're not making much progress here. I'm going to have to. I know you don't want me talking to the staff and people on the production staff. So we'll see what we can figure out. Again, my associates have been able to sniff a few things out, so I think we may have a little bit of a trail.
Okay, great. Yeah, I hope you find something.
Thank you, sir. I'll catch you later.
These men deserve for this to be figured out.
Yeah,
These were good
horrific thing to happen. Thank you, sir. I better get back on the case, as they say.
All right, I'll let you do it.
Thank you. On the way out, I'm going to scoop up another handful of those candies and stuff them in my pocket. Basically, the whole time you guys see me just like pop one, and then when it's dissolved, they'll pop another. So yeah.
So Susie kind of gives you a look, but doesn't try to stop you or anything.
Yeah, and I head back to the others. Any luck with your search of the projector room and speaking to Mr. Was his name Darren Jefferson?
Well, I'll let Mike tell you.
Yeah, I spoke with him. What he told me is that someone threatened his family if he did not exchange the projector lens for a lens that they gave him. I took his memory of the incident, and I saw vaguely a large man in silhouette handing him the package. Darren says he destroyed the lens after the fact by throwing it in the incinerator here on the property. So we know a couple things. We know the instrument of this was a projector lens. We know that it was someone who knew that Darren would be the projectionist that day. And we know what we already knew before we came in here, which is that it's someone who somehow benefits from all of these people dying.
Yeah, I know. I think that sometimes these studios, the investors, maybe a rival studio has a vested interest in preventing this movie from coming out.
That's an interesting idea.
We should. Did you happen to get the address for Mr. Jefferson and his family? You might have to move them to a safe location.
I did not. But I'm sure we can ask that girl with the candies.
Yeah, maybe I'll leave that up to one of you. I think she's gonna get suspicious of me.
Dendry,
now
come by. I'll make chili.
Maybe we might need to ask around. I know we're not supposed to specifically ask crew members, but maybe we can look up companies that manufacture lenses like that, and maybe there was one made recently that maybe again companies that make the optical glass and the lenses for these projection cameras.
Well, it sounds
there's probably
sorry, go ahead.
As I said, there's got to be a few around town, considering just how many projection houses there are.
Well, there's also potentially good news for our client here, because it sounds like that projection lens was the threat, which means the movie is probably safe as long as it's played with a normal lens.
All right.
That's what it sounds like to me. But is there anything? Do we know anybody who curses objects that is on our radar? Magic users that would. I mean, I know there's a few of them, but is there anybody on our radar at all, like past cases or?
There are quite a few abuses of illegal magic, right?
Right.
There's a lot of street witches and warlocks that abuse the illegal magic dictate that you're not supposed to use it, but you can't just magic. So it could be hundreds of people, right? It could be a lot of people.
Clarification, is all magic illegal, or is there just certain magic that is illegal?
No, just hexes and curses are illegal.
Okay.
Charms are illegal.
So a question then, more for the group, is it possible that a lens like this could somehow have been crafted without using magic that's illegal?
Like making it into a charm and then corrupted somehow?
A certain combination of things that are normally safe might yield something that's unsafe.
Dendry, you know from your occult knowledge that you can't corrupt a charm. Like that's the whole nature of a charm.
Okay.
Like it's not corrupted magic. So if you try to corrupt it, it becomes a hex or a curse. It's no longer a charm.
Yeah, it's surely it's more about the lens being cursed or hexed to elicit a response or create something. I feel like creating something out of thin air that would murder a group of people is
well, I don't know how any of this stuff works.
Quite sophisticated. So
and this would require some craftsman to craft this.
Now, the guy said that everybody was accounted for on the list. Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Every bits of the body, yeah. Except for the fingers.
Oh, for such a special event, every bits except for
apparently except for the
there was no special security or anything for such a big event?
No, because it was in their building.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, okay. It was in their studio building, so
and they hold screenings all the time, from what I understand.
Exactly.
They do a thing what they call dailies, from what I understand too.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
God, this is
Yeah. So, what direction do you think we should go? I mean,
Maybe spread out, check up on some of these craftsmen that may have been able to create the lens in the first place, and see if they have any like weird special orders and a description of a tall man that fits a certain shape and size that was a
you're
recent
right,
customer.
because I wonder how many people locally can even make these lenses.
Right.
There's
right.
probably
Narrow it down to that in
Yeah.
specifically.
When you look into it, you find that there are dozens of people because there are so many theaters.
Yeah.
So not
That
only do
makes
they
it-
do lenses for movie projectors, they do them for like glasses and stuff too.
Optometrist.
Oh, okay. So that's not a unique thing.
Right. So there's a lot of them.
That's
But you also have your don't forget you have your tip, Dendry.
Yeah, I was going to reach out to that once we leave the studio. I'll track down, find him where I typically find him. You know.
Okay. What's his name?
We'll call him Charlie. Charlie Charleston.
I like it. Charlie Charleston. Okay, cool.
You almost said Chaplin, didn't you?
I wanted to come out Charlie Chaplin. Yeah,
little before this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an aging. Yeah.
So, do you want to like meet at a bar or something, or?
Yeah, just where we normally like. I bump into him at this dive bar typically. So yeah. Okay. And while we do that, maybe we can like find out where Darren Jefferson lives, and maybe one or two of you can go and make sure that he's safe and that his family has moved to a safe location.
Oh yeah, good idea.
right.
Me and Bobby could go do that.
He could very well be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Bobby, you want to go with me?
I'll definitely go with you guys for that.
Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Yeah. Charles is a little skittish around others, so yeah, I should do this alone anyway.
Okay. Yeah, he says things are bad. Things are bad, Dendry. There's a man walking around. They call him the Dark Sun.
The Dark Sun.
Yes. He's in a group called the Society of the Vanishing Sun.
Oh, that's pretty.
He's a bad individual.
Well, sounds like it. A name like Dark Sun, that's pretty pretentious, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty,
And I heard something about that they shook down a lens crafter.
You know what? I appreciate that. That's what I want to hear. That,
And he says it's Gideon Matthews from Matthews Optics. They shook him down, and they got him for a special assignment. I don't know what.
oh, I appreciate
I'm sure
that.
it's not good if it's from the Dark Sun.
Absolutely. I'm gonna like pull out my, kind of casually when no one's looking, like open my wallet and like flip him like a full dollar bill.
Oh, you know how times are hard, and I appreciate everything you give me.
Well, we're looking at a possible big score on this case, and if your lead pans out, I'll be back.
Oh, I have another lead for you. This group meets in this warehouse on the bad side of town. They meet in this warehouse, and at midnight, every first of the month, which is just about to come up. So maybe if you check, maybe you might be able to catch them having one of their little meetings or whatever they do.
I don't know how you come by this information, Charlie boy, but it's amazing. You always come through for me.
Oh yeah, you know it.
So watch your back.
Also, watch out for Krugman. I think he's involved somehow, and Krugman is just this real asshole thug. They call him the Krug. Or that's what he makes people call them.
The Krug. Oh gosh, if the Krug's involved, there, this.
Yeah, he's a real jerk and
Just
really violent. So watch your ass. All right.
So this pretty far-reaching conspiracy sounds like, especially if the Krug's involved. He's got some muscle behind him.
Yeah, and money. Yeah.
What have I gotten myself into, Charlie?
I don't know. I hope it's not too much for you.
No. Can't say what's going on, but we'll hopefully I'll come out of this on the other side with nothing except a few scrapes and bruises.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a real crumb, I'm telling you.
All right, Charlie, you take care. You watch your back, man. We'll catch up with you again
Always.
in a few days, man.
I'm always watching it.
Stand up and give him a hard handshake.
All right.
And bail. Yeah.
Great to see you, man. My friend.
So, Mike, you're probably the one that has to ask the Bubble Girl where the address is,
Yeah.
since she saw you with the detective.
Excuse me, Bubble Girl.
Yeah.
Darren Jefferson, the projectionist.
Are you official on this case?
Yes. I'm working for Dendry. I saw me come in.
I can't give out that information.
You can if your boss says it's okay.
Well, yeah.
Why don't you ask him?
He can't be bothered right now.
Oh, he can't be bothered right now?
No.
So you're pretty protective of Darren Jefferson, huh?
Yeah.
He's a friend of yours?
All the boys like me. That's what you mean.
You know he has a wife and kids, right?
Yeah, they still like me.
Okay. You know I'm not supposed to say anything about a murder. Here's the problem. I'm gonna surreptitiously.
Do you like me?
I'm gonna surreptitiously take off my watch. Here's the problem. I found this in there, and it might be his.
Oh, what?
The watch. I took off my own watch.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Well, the thing
Here,
is,
I'll give it to him.
he's a good friend of mine, and I really need to bring it back to him myself. Can you just help me out here? The thing is, he moved a while back, and I was out of town at the time, and I just don't know where he lives now.
Well, I could find it.
In exchange for maybe...
A little
You want my
grease?
phone number? You want my phone number, don't you?
A little grease.
A little grease? Okay. Here's my phone number.
I don't want your phone number.
Sure, that's what she means.
I know that you want this, so I'm going to leave it here. But also, here's
You know what moolah is?
here's $5.
$5.
Yeah, that's enough to buy like 100.
All right, here it is. Oh, she knows how much it is. Here you go. Like faster than you can even blink.
Oh, we have someone called the Barn Bards in the YouTube chat. Welcome, friend.
Cool.
All right. So she gives me the address.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Off we go, I guess.
Okay.
We got to get Darren out of that house, and especially his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
why don't we head over there and just kind of sniff around his property first?
I
By the way, I will also take a little extra mince for my friend Dendry.
You're just like,
Using my sticky fingers, a little extra.
oh, right.
While
Is
she's
this
distracted, right
Is this
now.
our first roll of the game? Okay. Roll a d6 and don't roll a 1.
this is actually our first.
I need to roll on this one. I get it. Okay.
Roll
Roll
on.
D6.
Yeah, roll a d6.
That's
You're good. Yep. She doesn't notice you
There we go.
having those bits.
All right.
I'm still telling you, just scoop it in. Let's go.
So before we get in the car and leave, I'm gonna head around the corner to a candy shop, buy a bag of mints, head back to the studio, dump it into the bowl, and leave.
She's like, okay. Okay.
What?
Why did you do that?
Because we took a lot of them, and I just thought it'd be nice to put some back.
So when you guys head over to Darren's house, do you listen to the radio?
I guess we will.
Okay. The top
I think we
song
should listen to the radio.
The top song in the nation is playing. It's 12th Street Rag. That's the top song in 1948. All right, so as you guys are heading over, you feel some kind of static, and the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up. And suddenly, there's a thump on the car, as if something landed on the roof. And I want all of you to roll a die, and don't roll a 1. If you have dodge, you can roll 2 dice for this, and don't get snake eyes.
Oh man, you were being
You
quoted
have
something
dodge.
that exact line. Roll a die and don't roll a 1.
Roll a die and don't roll a 1.
That's what's
Oh, 2.
I
Okay.
got a 5 and a 3.
Yeah, you're good.
I also have.
So,
Oh, I have Boon to dodge. I think.
yeah, so that's why you got the 2 dice.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So so something tears through the roof of the car, comes smashing through the roof, and it's like a hook, like a fleshy hook that smashes through the roof several times. And you're like, whoa, and who's driving the car?
Mike's driving my car. I would have
Mike.
taken the bus to meet Charlie. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Mike, you have driving?
Yeah,
Mike, you have
yes,
driving?
I'm driving.
Mike, you have the driving inclination?
I do not. I didn't know I
Okay.
was driving until someone just told me.
All right, roll a die and now you need a 3+ to make this.
Yeah. I don't have the
try
driving
to dodge
inclination
these
either. So
blocks.
yeah.
Me either.
Hooks that are smashing through the roof.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
I will spend 2 karma.
But you can't spend karma on a 1.
I forgot.
You can use your hero die though.
I am definitely using my
You
hero.
want to use it this early?
I mean, come on, my buffer's got a lot to live for.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
The card.
Take
You almost lost control, but you regained the control of the car. So you hear the thing is stomping on the roof. The roof is torn up. So what do you guys want to do?
So now that I have control of the car back, I'm going to stop the vehicle and get.
You want to slam it?
No,
like
no,
slam the
stop
brake?
it as safely as I can while also being quick
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
And as you look over, I'm naked. And I'm transforming. I've
Oh,
taken my
nice.
clothes off my sleeve,
Bones cracking.
and I'm transforming.
I
And
ignore
I am
that.
going to scamper up on the top of that roof.
I ignore
Nice,
that
nice.
to the best of my ability. Step out of the car and draw the sword of McMahon.
Okay. So
I'm like,
it will take you a round to transform. So you transform this round.
Okay.
Yep.
So Mike,
I'm
you're
doing
getting out of the car with the sword.
Yes.
Okay. You see a large creature on top of the car. It's definitely not of this world, right? It must be something that's summoned. It has hooks for hands instead of hands, fleshy hooks. It has ape-like arms. It has like mottled taut skin. It has these gloomy, soulless eyes. and this weird angled head with a lamprey-like mouth.
With a sword sticking out of it.
And it looks at you.
I would like to kill it, please.
Okay. All right.
What does my sword do?
It gives you a boon to attack.
Okay. So that's just 2d6.
It gives you a boon to attack entities like this one.
Copy that. Here I go.
Okay.
3-3.
Oh, okay. That is not a hit. Somehow, the thing is only partially solid,
Uh-oh.
and the sword doesn't connect with it.
Now I know that. I was thinking.
Doesn't mean you can't hit it.
I was thinking
It
of
means-
spending karma, but I'm not going to yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold off.
Because I don't know how much to spend. I'll wait around and see if I can hit it next time.
Okay, so Bobby Lee, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I didn't not mention it earlier. I had thought about it, but then forgotten. I was wanted to be carrying around my grandfather's Confederate cavalry sword.
Okay, cool.
So I would like to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
swinging that.
Yeah.
I have one
Right.
of those.
Let me get rid of that, and
Do you have any boons to melee?
I do not believe so.
Okay. So yeah, roll a die.
So that's it's a 3.
Yeah, it's not a hit.
Yeah, I'm
So
sitting up with
limits.
Charlie going,
Doesn't connect with it.
I have this bad feeling in my car. I should be with my car.
What are they doing to my car? Okay, so it swings into the window for the lichen. I forgot. How do you roll 2 dice? Oh, you pick the 2 dice, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Got it. Okay, it misses.
Nice.
So you dodge back and avoid it. And then Bobby, it goes for you too. That is a hit. The 4 hits.
Okay, and that is
So you make an armor save.
right. And my armor is 6.
Okay. So roll a die. You have dodge.
I do have dodge,
Okay, then you roll 2 dice for this.
and I think I have it like. Oh, that's only at night.
It is at night. It is night.
Oh, it is at night. So
night
is
is falling, yeah.
2 dice still, or
Do you have an extra boon for melee at night?
I have dodge, and then I have the night
Night
boost.
Because the vamp has, or the Dampier has.
What is it? The boon to strength, acrobatics, or athletics. So I don't know if that is actually
Okay.
or the
Yeah,
night
athletics wouldn't help you. You need melee.
night child. Darkness doesn't hinder move or fight.
Oh, okay.
So just 2, right?
Oh, yeah. So darkness is like complete darkness. So if you're in absolute darkness, you can still see and fight or do whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2d6 at this point.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Oh, you got a 6.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, that's a hit. You hit it. You actually struck it.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, though, you're rolling for your armor, right? I'm sorry.
Wait.
Yeah,
I think
it
it
was
was
an armor
rolling
save.
for armor.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
doing an
You
armor
got the
save.
6?
I
Sorry,
was
I got
doing
it.
the armor
You got
save,
the 6, so you don't take a strike. Okay? You made your armor save.
which is fine with me.
So, back to you guys.
I want to do a shenanigan. Maybe it's not one. Luckweaver says once a session during a dangerous scene, award every ally 1 karma.
Oh, yeah.
It does not say every ally present. So can I give it to Dendry too, even though Dendry's not here?
I'll allow that, yeah.
All right, you guys can all have a karma.
Cool.
And then
Thanks.
I'm going to make an attack.
Oh, that's a hit.
No, it's
Nice.
about
All right.
crit here.
You actually struck it. Your sword actually struck it.
And it's a crit.
Now you did it. You would normally get a crit, but the nature of this creature is you cannot crit it.
Well, I didn't confirm the crit anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't crit this thing because of just like only partially healed
Okay.
in our reality.
Mm.
I'm like hanging onto a thing in a bus crossing town. That's my car.
I wonder what's happening with the rest of the people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably going fine.
I'm feeling all right. I had a couple drinks, got a light buzz on.
All right, werewolf, you want to take this thing on?
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna attack this thing. Yes. I
Okay,
am.
so
let's see. Well, we'll strike.
so you get a boon for your magic infused claws, right?
I do.
And you get a boon for being a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
So you get so you roll 3 dice.
3 attack die. Nice.
Yeah. Nice, very nice.
Oh no!
Oh,
Are you
man.
kidding me? That's terrible.
One,
Now
two,
you
three,
could
four,
spend
five.
3 karma to make it a 6 and hit, but that's a lot of karma.
That is a lot of karma early,
Yeah.
but you know what? This thing's nasty.
It is nasty. Yeah.
I'm gonna use the 3 karma to make
All
it.
right,
a 6.
nice. That's a strike. You hit it. All right, that's another strike on it.
Okay.
All right, Bobby Lee.
Okay, I am up. So I am going to swing at it with my sword.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just 1d6 for me. Because it's, yeah. Just
Yeah,
1d6.
yeah.
And,
Oh,
What?
Mm,
Oh no!
I was just say
I
you have
don't like these
vicious.
guys.
Don't you have the vicious boon, which is a boon to melee?
I don't have
Except the dice.
vicious. Don't have vicious. I do not.
Walker, Night Boost, Night Child. No.
Yeah, the path inclination says vicious boon to melee. I don't know if that's.
Oh.
Am I just reading that wrong?
Oh, I do. Oh, vicious boon to melee. Oh,
That means
you are
yes.
correct. I do have boon to melee.
oh, okay, cool. So roll another die.
Yeah, I did not. Okay, here we go.
No problem. No problem. Oh, still a miss.
That's not better, but
Not
it's
quite
not
as bad, but
I'd like to take Cindy's
No.
as well.
another dent in the car, right? Another dent in the car. So it leaps off the car and it goes for Ding. It goes to tackle Ding and attack. So
And I do have dodge.
oh yes. So what
So
we're gonna do is a contest.
Okay.
So you have strength from your being a werewolf. Okay.
Mhm.
You get 2 dice, and I'll get 2 dice, and we'll see who gets the highest number. So I got a 5.
Oosh. And a 5.
Okay. So basically nothing happens. You're just rolling around on the ground, right? Fending each other off. You're like, you know, yeah, right. So it's this whole mess of, these two rolling around everywhere. Do you guys want to take the chance of hitting your friend or see where this goes?
If there's a chance of hitting Ding, then I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Hold off
And
for an
I would
opportune
like,
moment.
then if I would like to grab this creature and just slam him into the street, just pick him
Oh,
up.
nice.
And
Sweet. All right, we'll do another contest.
and I'll. That's
Y'all
what I
are getting into it.
Uh-oh, I got a 5.
Oh,
Oh!
let's see. What do I do? Have anything extra?
So it swings you, smashes you into the side of the car, right? Like ours
Because
even
it
making
does
more
say-
damage.
Strapping boon and strength tasks. Strapping boon and strength task and initiating breaking grapples. So would that have been a strength? No, nothing.
You did get that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was part of your role. So it
But I also
unless you want to
have-
spend karma, you could beat it by spending 3 karma.
It also says I have gain a boon to strength, acrobatics, and athletics stacked with my other inclinations.
Right. Did you take the strength inclination?
I just have the other one that's the
werewolf
strength
thing?
task and initiation.
Okay, yeah. So you
Strap.
just-
One karma.
Yeah.
And only one karma left. Yeah.
And I
So
only have
you-
one karma left, so I
Oh,
can't
you only
make
have 1
that-
karma left. Okay.
Yeah, I can't
So
make
it's-
that anything more.
So it slams you into the car. So
Dang, it was so cool too.
so yeah, that's pretty cool. The glass is shattering, flying it's all in your fur. The car's like kind of backs up a little, it kind of it goes off its side and like lands back on the rubber wheels. And so make a armor save. You get 2 dice for that.
No. Sorry. Cat's full.
Oh,
So you take a strike.
Oh, no.
It lunges forward
what does it say when I
to
take
attack.
a strike?
as you're kind of thrown backwards and like stunned for a minute.
Sending doesn't take that strike because Mike jumps between Sending and the wall, and Mike takes the strike.
Okay, cool.
Wow, thanks.
Nice.
That's an
So
But I could have taken it because I regenerate a strike every round.
That's
I
pretty
read
good.
that on your sheet actually, but I think Mike doesn't know it, so Mike's gonna act like
Oh, okay.
Oh right, yeah. So it does so it uses this opportunity to we're open to attack you. So it did
Okay.
strike you. So make an armor save. So you get 2 dice for it, and you need a 6.
Myself or Sending, me or Sending.
For ding.
Okay.
Shoot! Oh my gosh!
So you take another. So you take a strike.
Oh,
It attacks again.
I will let you take that strike because I'm probably
Thanks.
still dazed.
Oh,
and
it
then
missed.
if you guys
It
are
missed.
still gonna
It
wait,
missed that
I'm gonna. If you guys are still standing back, I'm gonna grab it and throw it into the car.
Well,
Well, if you guys aren't grappled, I don't think
Yeah.
I'll
They
win.
are. Yeah, you're not grappled now, so they could get us. They could. Get
Oh, okay.
we'll
Okay.
take hits as well.
Because that's one.
I thought we were still entangled.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna step around Sending and swing my sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a karma.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a hit. Your sword lands in what seems to be a critical alien organ of this thing, and it lets out this horrible screech, and then just fades away to nothing, disappears, and just leaves kind of this stench, this acrid stench, and then it's gone.
And I will fling its unholy bile off my blade.
What that reminds me of my grandpappy.
You need to have a talk
Oh, you
about
should
your
leave some.
parentage.
that those stew beans he used to.
And as we turn around, I'm gonna be standing there naked.
Okay.
I shall turn around and see that and then turn back around the other way.
And I'm like, just curious, like maybe the bus is driving by and I'm like, holy crap. And I yank the brake cord, like, stop the bus.
Dang, you need to
And I
put
did
some
take
clothes
that
on.
cool thing where nobody could see that I'm actually a
Just
werewolf in dim light. So
Right. Oh, cool. Nice.
Okay.
So
Scotty,
basically, you're one of the werewolves that has more of a human form than a wolf-like form. Because what I'm picturing is like the big muzzle and the hunched over and the backward bending legs. You're more like the Lon Chaney werewolf, right? You're more humanish looking, right?
Scotty, is this a good time to take?
I
a break?
still
That's the
have
perfect
the
time to take a
spikes and the
All
more
right.
lanky.
We're going to take 10 minutes now, and then we will be back to finish out the session. And that'll be it for day 4 of ArchoniaFest. But yeah, we've still got another hour and a half-ish of this game. So we'll see you guys then. We're back. Welcome back. I see Toxic Wrench now in the YouTube chat. And the Barn Bards joined us earlier. Thank you guys for coming to find us here. If you don't know, this is day 4 of ArchoniaFest, which is our week-long 5-year anniversary celebration for the channel. We are in our last event of today, but we've been going for, well, we will have been going about 12 hours when this game ends. Tomorrow, we got another 12 hours, which will end with episode 27 of our main campaign, which I run in Worlds Without Number, and which will be played at a table, not online like this. But yeah, do subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing, because there's a lot more of EZD6, there's a lot more of DM Scotty, there's a heck of a lot more of Mia and Patty and Cindy, and I'm in everything. So so that's
Get used to
Like
all the
Steve.
get used to this mug. I'm the backdrop for this whole thing. Anyway, we just got beat up by a monster from beyond, but we won. What's happening now, Scotty?
Okay. Let's cut back to Dendry. Okay. What are you doing, Dendry?
I would imagine that I would just be, taking public transit back to my. I could either go back to my office and wait to hear from the others as they went off on their side quest, or I could go ahead and maybe pay a visit to Gideon Matthews Optics. Just kind of poke my head in and just be like, hey, what's play innocent, like, hey, I've got this new project, and just see if I can't weasel some information out of them.
Yeah, which one would you like to do?
Probably head to Gideon's and
Okay,
then
cool.
eventually make it my way back to the office
Yeah,
later
cool.
in the evening. Yeah, since it's
So as you're heading there, a couple people get on the bus, and you recognize them as thugs that you criminals.
some of Krug's men. Yeah.
Yeah, and Krugman gets on the bus. The Krug
Oh no.
gets on the bus, so they start heading towards you.
Professional goons.
And one of them bumps you intentionally, and then swings behind you in the seat, like forces the person out of the seat behind you, and swings in behind you. The next person goes to try to bump you. Do you let them bump you, or do you do something?
I think I will, just because I don't want to show any defiance right now. Have I had interactions with the Krug before, or is this a first for me?
This is a first.
Okay.
You know of him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and play like, okay, man. Play it. So yeah, I'll let him bump into me.
So the second one gets behind you, and they're all like annoyingly like hanging over the seat, right?
Right.
Getting like annoyingly close to the back of your head, right?
What's up, gentlemen?
So then the Krug tries to sit down next to you and push you over. Do you let him?
Gonna look. Is he?
He's a big guy. Like
I resist
like
for
6'2",
just a moment,
muscle.
and I'm like, I'm sorry. Do I know you?
He continues to push you over.
All right, I shimmy over.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to force me any more than he already did.
Yeah. I'm sure you know me. Dick.
I'm sorry. My name's Dendry. Dendry Preston.
You're a gumshoe, ain't you?
Well, apparently you have heard of me, but do I know you?
Barely heard of you.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I get this right. You wouldn't have to be the Krug, would you?
That's me.
Thought so. I've heard of you too.
I bet you have. So
I've,
you know my reputation.
I do, and I've heard to kind of stay out of your way. So believe me, I don't want to get in your way, sir.
Well, your mama had an ugly baby.
Dude, kill this guy.
Now that's just rude, Mr. Krugman.
No.
Well, yeah,
I may have been ugly as a baby, but
that's
now
what I do. I'm rude.
That calls for a special Southern pie.
He looks back at his boys like,
you are entitled to your opinion, sir.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Entitled to your opinion.
You mean the special
that's
Southern
my
pie?
opinion.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
uglier than a muskrat.
Wow. Well, I do appreciate.
Oh, too.
Well, I
Why
may
you get
be.
so smart all of a sudden? Why you so
Yeah.
wise?
I'm not sure I follow you, Mr. Krugman.
Let's just say get less wise.
About what? I don't
Things
know.
that you're inquiring about. Let it go.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. Let it go.
Well,
Yeah.
again, not knowing entirely what you're talking about, but
You know what I'm talking
all right. Well, you know,
yeah.
sir. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what he's talking about.
All right.
Well,
So
whatever
get
you say.
stupid. All right, get stupid.
All right. Well, you know what? I think getting stupid might be the right thing to do.
Yeah, it is. So then the bus stops again, and it's like, all right, boys, enough. We got the message out.
Message heard, and
Right, possum face.
oh my god.
And his boys are like,
Wow.
As they get off the bus, they turn to someone else and but ugly? Yes or no?
that's okay, Sonny. I don't think you're that ugly.
That ugly.
I've seen worse.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Okay, come on, man.
Don't let it bother you. You have a candy.
Right. You know what? I could have snatched the candy out of her hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and like get up, and like bus driver, stop. Let me out here.
Okay, and you're at your stop.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So you see
What?
the business. You
Jeez.
see the business. You know, the front of the business.
They just know how to kick a girl when she's down. Damn. I'm gonna go in and I've got maybe a bottle of like fine scotch, like something I splurged on. I got a fine bottle of scotch hidden in a loose floorboard, and I crack that thing out and sit down at my desk, throw my feet up. It's like I certainly hope the others having better luck than I am.
Oh, you didn't go. You didn't go to the lens crafter.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
I thought you were
Didn't
taking
even
us to the lens crafter to share with the
I was like, I'm confusing myself. I'm all like, get stupid. Apparently, I am getting stupid.
Do you
I
have,
get off
you have
of
it like in a brown bag?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I get off of there and walk into the nearest liquor store and buy myself a small bottle of.
There's a
something.
liquor store nearby, so you can.
Yeah.
But, and as you come back
sorry.
to the optics place, a cat suddenly appears. A black cat hisses at you,
Ah,
and you never liked black cats. You never liked cats, right?
should I roll something to not drop my bottle in fright?
Roll a die and don't roll a one.
Just don't roll a one. All
Don't
right.
roll a one.
All right.
Good bottle grip.
I kind of like,
Nice.
kind of like, give it a little space. I'm like, Shh, go away.
And then it walks across your path.
Ah.
It goes into the alley.
And I stand there for a moment looking at it. It's like, I'm going to give it a wide berth and go out of my way. So that my path is now not that path.
So it walked across the threshold, like it crossed in front of the threshold of the place. Do you still want to go inside?
I'm going to stand outside for a moment, look in the glass, take a deep breath, and jeez, and then push the door open and step in. And as I do that, I kind of like look around, expecting something bad to happen.
Okay. So, the door dings, ding, 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 as you come in, and so there's a crash, which kind of startles you, and it also startles the man sitting there, the Gideon. He's like, "What happened?" He was working.
I don't know.
Get an eyepiece in there. He's working on something. Did you knock something over?
No.
Oh.
What
was that noise?
I don't know, but it's going to sound odd, but a black cat crossed my path on the way in here. I don't.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
I hope
if something's broke, oops. If something broke, it's not my fault. It's the cat's fault.
Maybe the bad luck from the cat will just. This is all it is, right? Nothing else.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Like, what else could go wrong today, right?
Right. Well, Mr. Matthews,
yes.
I've got a special project coming up. I don't know how quickly you could turn around making a lens for me. Projector camera.
For what?
A projector camera. A friend of mine, a tall gentleman, had come in here recently and may have ordered something.
Do you know
the Muffin Man?
The tall man?
Well,
I
this
like it when they have names that are just descriptions.
Well, my friend is tall. I mean, there are a lot of different tall men around town.
Yeah. Yeah, I know this man. Let's have a drink.
Oh, well, I just happen to have something right here.
I see. So he goes and locks the door, puts the close sign up, takes you to the back. You want to go with him to the back?
I will go with him to the back before I do, look up and down the street through the glass to see if anyone's out there. Any
you don't see any cruisers out there or anything.
Okay.
Or anybody that you know would be dangerous.
It's like,
so he says, "Yeah, let's pour me that drink." He gets a couple glasses. Chink chink. Yeah, they clink. That satisfying crystal clink. Yeah, this man came into the shop. He had the special lens. He had me do the special lens. Gave me an exorbitant amount of money for it. It was some kind of coating that he wanted me to put on.
well, that's interesting. My friend, really? Do you have a copy of the code he wanted to be placed on there, or do you remember what it looked like? If you can sketch it out for me.
No, it was some kind of small bottle that he actually gave me.
Oh,
and I had used all of it.
Coating. Okay, not
Yeah,
like
coat the lens. Yeah,
not
I
like
used
a-
all of it to coat the lens.
not like with special words or lettering or anything. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
interesting.
Just
Can't
like
imagine what that was.
I don't either. Maybe it was like for glare or something.
Yeah, it could be. All right. Wow. And he didn't leave a name. That's kind of odd. My friend Mr. Smith, I would suspect he would have left a name.
No, he just said, "I'll be back for it." And he gave me a lot of money, so I didn't ask questions.
Okay. Well, I don't want to bother you too much, and it doesn't sound like you know a whole lot about what happened there. But do you happen to still have maybe an empty vial that the coating, the fluid was in?
I think I do. So he goes through the trash and gives you this little dark vial.
Wow. All right. That's it. I really appreciate that.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for the drink. I needed
You're
it.
welcome.
And good luck. Good luck today.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. You've got a fine business here. Hopefully I can come back and give you some actual patronage, buy something from you.
Thank you. Here, I got something for you. And he flicks you something, and you want to catch it.
Yeah, instinct. Yeah.
It's a penny, and he says, "Oh, that's my lucky penny. You can have it."
Oh, I kind of roll up my fingers, kind of like take in the date. Oh, well, I appreciate that, sir.
Sure.
Slip it in my pocket.
This was the day that magic was revealed to the world. The same year.
Same year. I pulled a penny back out. Oh, it is, in fact. Oh. So why would you?
The day everything changed.
What would possess you to give me your lucky penny? You know.
Oh, you just seemed like you need it.
Thank you, sir. I
The
do
black
appreciate
cat and everything.
I was gonna say today's been an interesting day. Hopefully, my friends have had better luck with the tasks that they've been up to.
I hope so, sir.
Well, Mr. Matthews, again, thank you for your assistance. This little vial here, quite handy. I'm gonna have to ask my friend about it. He didn't mention anything to me about this.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
The front door, was there like a key, like a back, or just a lock, a latch
Just
lock?
lock.
Right, well, I'll just see myself out. In fact, do you have a back way out?
Oh yeah, back behind the shop here.
Don't have to pass the
Back in the alley.
thing again. All right, I'll exit that way then,
All right.
just so I don't have to bump into that cat again.
Right. Krugman is standing, and Krugman and his two thugs are standing in the back
Oh, jeez.
as you come out the door.
Uh,
Looks like you
Look.
didn't get stupid.
well, apparently I am being stupid.
Time to
What?
pay the
What do you want?
piper.
Sounds like they want a knuckle sandwich, Dendry.
You
I
stay.
want to give you a
want.
knuckle sandwich.
Supposed to- a pound of flesh is what you want, huh? But you wouldn't hit a girl, would you?
Those two thugs laugh. He hit anybody.
Flip out my reading glasses and slip on a girl in glasses, especially.
So he dives at you with his fist.
All right, well, here we go.
And oh shit.
Oof, that's not right.
No.
Oh.
Okay. He slams you with a right hook. Make an armor save.
And I am only allotted one die for an armor save. Come on, 6.
Oh.
Do I spend the karma or take it?
I think I'm going to take the first punch.
Okay. This is just a KO punch. It's not a killer strike,
Yeah.
right?
Just a whack.
Yeah, just a whack. Okay, but it hurt like hell. All
Like,
right, you're up.
kind of like jiggle my jaw a little bit, and I'm like, "Wow, you hit like my little sister."
Nice.
I'm gonna throw one back, and I've got a boon in melee,
yep,
so
your melee,
I get 2 die on that. Thank goodness. Come on, spider snake eye. Let's not get a spider snake. All right, there's a 5.
All right, so you give him a good right cross. He slams back into a trash can. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're better than I thought.
What?
Ah! And he comes lunging at you.
Oh my gosh!
I'll show you what for. Oh, and misses. He trips and clumsily misses.
Yeah, like as he kind of comes by, sort of sidestep as he stumbles past me. I'm gonna use his momentum as my attack and try and just like push him back hard against the wall.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.
Let me
Roll again.
dip a 6 and roll one more. I just rolled one more dice, right? That's correct.
Yeah.
Confirm. Come on, baby. Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh. He takes another strike. You're pretty good, Weasel face.
You know what? Got to be tough to survive in this town, Mr. Krugman.
So he lunges at you again. Oh, he hits you. Make an armor roll. Oh,
Yeesh.
another KO strike.
How does that work? Like, as soon as he gets 3 on me, does that sort of count as the fight over, knockout? Okay, so that's 2 down. Oh, damn it, man.
Yeah.
You see, we could have like go to trade blows. I'm going to like, for flavor, like duck off to this, take that hit, kind of like do a quick spin around and dip around behind him and give him like a hard kidney punch.
Oh, nice.
And with any luck,
Oh, that's a hit. So you knock the wind out of him, and he goes stumbling backwards, he loses his footing, goes stumbling backwards and falls into these trash cans, and just looks ridiculous, and the trash falls all over him. And his 2 thugs are like, they're kind of looking at each other like, oh crap. They're like, whoa. Whoa.
You look quite at home in the garbage there.
Ah, shut up.
And I just gonna like, now who's stupid, and then I'll kind of like walk out of the alley, but like kind of keep my eye looking back over my shoulder, make sure nobody comes at me.
His 2 friends grab him by the arms and like kind of drag him out of the alley.
I'm like, oh yeah. Stop by a butcher shop because maybe I got punched in the eye. I'm gonna like, put a steak on my eye.
Halfway across town, we hear a rumor that the crew got beat up by a girl.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy.
exactly.
You got a real shiner, buddy.
And I'm like, oh yeah. And then I kind of like admit it out loud. I was like, yeah, it hits just as hard as my big brother. Oh my god, that hurt.
All right. All right, so let's back to the crew, the 3. So what are you guys doing with Smash Car?
Well, we're not doing anything till Sending gets dressed.
I'm already dressed.
Okay.
I'm buttoning up my shirt right now.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how close are we to what's his name?
Darren Jeffers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
close are we?
His house. How close were
Yeah.
we to his place?
You're pretty close.
Can we still drive the car? No.
You can try.
It's under the roof.
I don't know if we should bother.
It's mostly intact.
Isn't this Dendry's car though?
Yeah.
I mean,
We gotta drive the car, guys. I mean, we gotta give it back to Dendry so that she can pay to have the roof fixed.
So
you're
the
not
car
wrong.
starts up a little rough, but it starts up.
How is she going to explain this?
We'll get over to Darren's house then.
And dang, as you get in the car, where you smash into the side, the door falls off.
Oh, no.
It's a Jeep now, guys.
All right, well, let's finish what we came here to start.
Is Darren home when we get there?
There's no lights in the place.
Oh, I love the way you said that.
That is not a good sign.
All the houses around it have lights on. It's it's about dinner time.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, what was that, Scotty?
All the houses around have lights on. It's about dinner time.
Oh, and theirs is not on.
Theirs is not on.
Hmm.
I will knock on the door. Or ring a bell if they have one.
No
I
answer.
think, what do I got?
I'm going to sniff around.
Okay. You smell Darren. It could be residual Darren
Right.
because he lives here.
Of course.
But you don't smell anything odd. Like you don't smell any like that weird creature smell, right? Has a
Okay,
smell,
right, yeah.
like a weird sickly smell, right? You don't smell anything like that. That seems like extra dimensional or
Right. Okay.
monstery.
And I don't smell anything.
I'd like to.
I would like to go into stalker mode.
I'd like
Okay, cool.
before you do. I'd like to talk to you two together. And just point out the fact that, first of all, I don't want you to respond to what I'm about to say. That's kind of important.
Okay.
Hey,
I think you guys might be being magically tracked. I have an ability that I cannot be detected or tracked by scrying spells. But someone targeted our exact position in that exact car while we were en route somewhere and hit us with that monster. They can't be tracking me. They also can't be hearing me speak right now. Unless they're physically here listening. But they must be tracking you. One of you or both.
so I'll just do a bunch of like sign language.
I don't know. They might see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just giving you. a
Because
warning.
my little sister, I learned sign language because my little sister.
I don't.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I
That's
don't
neat.
know that.
Is that what
and
this
they-
is?
We don't know what they're saying.
no idea. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't know what to do about it. You might. I'm just giving you guys that information.
All I was saying is, it's too late. We're here.
Right.
Yeah, and we're gonna go somewhere else after this. You know.
I'm gonna go pee on the corner of the building to mark my territory.
You know what? You do what you gotta do.
Because
That's what
that
I'm
might
gonna do.
actually scare other supernaturals away.
Honestly,
Right.
yeah,
Because you
not
marked
the
the
weirdest
territory.
thing that's happened today.
Or like, we're not
I'm just
messing
gonna
with this
pee
dude,
on
right?
all the corners. I'll leave
There's
my
already
pants
another
here. It's just
supernatural
easier.
that left their
I
mark.
think I'm with you at least.
Leave your pants in the car.
Bobby, close my pants. It's just easier.
I'm a decent human being.
I'm gonna go over here and pray.
I'm like
Half
trying
human
to
being.
work with it.
Half human being. I'm a decent half human being. All right, so you're gonna stalk around,
I am.
Bobby.
Oh,
I am going to go into stalker mode just so I can be
You can see in the
stealthy
dark.
in
like, you
in
can
in
see-
this in this.
You can see in complete darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like night vision.
Yeah, I mean it's stealth, and I didn't write anything else down. So
Yeah, yeah. You need to, yeah.
I think it was Cyndea that was gonna be on every corner, not me.
that's true. I
But,
am. I'm gonna go around, pee on all the corners, mark my territory.
Do you want to look in the windows?
I'll do
Stalk around
that.
in the windows.
I'll do this side. You do that side. How's that, Bobby?
Sure. I mean, I won't. I'll look, but I don't need to pee right now.
Oh, you don't have to pee. I got this.
I got the peeing part covered.
You know, you guys can pee on the building all you want, but eventually we have to go inside.
So, I guess one of us will go, left. I'll go right, and she'll go left, and I'll look in the first right side window, and see what do I see.
Okay. You see people, or you see a man. It's Darren. He's hiding behind a chair, and he's got a pistol, and you can see that Ding has like, you can see Ding's shadow in the other of the windows on the other side of the house where Ding went, and he's aiming the pistol at Ding, about ready to shoot.
Okay.
He hasn't seen you.
Okay. I am going to not be in the window, but tap on the window and remove my hand in case he wants to shoot.
Okay. So you hear a shot, and the window shatters.
I come.
Then
You
I'm
shot
gonna
at your window.
I'm gonna say, what is his name? I can't. Darren.
Darren. Uh huh.
Mr. Darren. We are your friends. Remember,
Darren,
Mike
it's Mike.
Buffer.
It's Mike Buffer
Mike is here.
from the.
We are
Oh
here
God, Mike.
to
Mike.
you. Do not shoot anymore, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. Do not be sorry. You are right to shoot at something you do not understand. And please, many do not understand me. It's all right.
Okay, you're not always right to shoot at what you don't understand. But listen, Darren, we came to get you and your family to safety. We think something might be after you.
Exactly.
Why do her eyes glow in the dark?
I don't know.
I come around the back of the building naked.
Why are you naked again? You were just peeing. You don't need to be all the way naked.
I heard the gunshot. I heard you talking.
You know, but then you heard the gunshot, but you didn't hear me yell, "Hey, it's me, Mike," and him go,
And
Her
"Oh,
nose
okay."
is in the car, Mike.
Okay,
And
I
Darren's just
heard
like,
the gunshot.
Darren,
Okay.
keep your
Heard
kids
the
inside
gunshot.
for a minute. Are you
Was gonna do my thing. Then I heard Bobby talking. Then I heard you talking. Okay.
Okay, you know, stop explaining. Stop explaining.
Yeah.
I'm
Darren,
just standing there with my
Ding,
hands on my hip.
ding. Just go put your clothes on.
Okay. Don't.
why are your eyes glowing?
Darren, their eyes are glowing because they have certain supernatural abilities that they are going to use to help keep you and your family safe.
Oh,
You never told me my eyes closed.
I sent my wife and kids off to a cabin out of the city.
Who knows where that cabin is?
Really nobody.
You're certain that your wife didn't tell anyone.
I
You
don't
said
think so.
really nobody.
I know wives are busybodies and they like to talk to everybody, but
And you're certain you didn't tell anyone.
no.
Nobody.
No, seriously, I'm a Southern woman. She told everybody.
Okay, but we're not in the South right now, Bobby Lee.
Probably she did, yes.
Shit. Sorry, Mom.
And I'm gonna say, Psst, Bobby, where's my pants?
And the-
Oh,
Why have the clothes off?
She's a lycanthrope. She needs to get
You
naked.
people are so weird.
Look, it's just for protection, all right? Don't worry about the clothes thing. You get used to it, probably, eventually.
Eventually.
You get desensitized, yeah.
This is all too much for me.
No, Darren, you're all right. You're all right.
No. You don't even worry about it.
We just want to get you. Why did you not go with your wife and kids when you sent them away?
I don't know. I thought maybe they would be after me and not them if I just sent them away.
Well, what you should have done, that's not a bad thought, but what you should have done then is also leave your house and go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been probably a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
it's not very smart to stick around.
Can I stay with you?
Yes, you can stay with me. My house is protected.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alaska, we lost you there for like 15 seconds. Were you saying anything?
I just said it wasn't very smart to stay at your home if people are looking for you.
All right.
You're right about that. Yeah. It's probably not. I thought the gun would, scare
Be
people
enough?
Yeah. No, the gun is not enough.
All right. Yeah, let's take Darren to my place. He can stay there. I'm sure I have some sort of holy perimeter to protect it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of us better find Dendry.
Like your lair could be like an old church or whatever. That's like,
Yeah.
the consecrated ground, still
Absolutely.
consecrated
That
Yeah.
makes so much sense.
ground.
So much sense.
And
Maybe
Bobby
that would
doesn't affect you, so you're good.
maybe that was our plan. You guys would go get them and take them to your hideout, and maybe I'll meet you there.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
in a retro.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Say that we plan to meet there. Yeah.
Are Sending and Bobby Lee okay with coming in here? I mean, you're allowed to and everything. I just don't know.
Well,
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
I don't know how it works with you sort of.
I have the skeptic, so I am allowed to come into churches now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Besides, I'm a Southern Baptist, so
Right. Nothing scarier than a Southern Baptist.
exactly.
Well, this is not really.
It's scarier than my Southern Baptist grandmother. That's for sure.
Yeah, and this
That's
is not
right.
really like an active church. It's just sort of a building that's on church property that I made into my house.
Oh, okay. So it's not an old church or anything.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably the old rectory, and
Oh, okay. Cool.
I probably consecrate it myself to keep the wards up.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Yeah,
Anyway,
that'll give us some protection.
Gendry, did you have any luck finding the lens maker?
I guess say you walk in, my back's turned. I like come around. I've got a big old shiner and like a bit of swelling around my jaw. It's like,
All right.
Well, shit, you found something, didn't you?
I'm already standing there with a stake held out for your eye.
I found Krugman's, man. Showed that son of a
Good
bitch a
job
little.
on
I
that.
showed that son of a bitch that he can't just push anyone around. But the lens maker had a like reach in my pocket, pull out this little device. What he said was that they had to put a certain coating, some sort of liquid, on that lens.
Did he
So
give
I
any
don't-
kind of description on this fella?
Yeah, he just kept calling him the tall man. Apparently the guy paid him really well. Didn't leave a name.
My grandpappy was a tall man. That could be anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Could be anybody. But this vial, I now it's traded hands a few times. I don't know if you can pick any scent up off that ding or not, or if anyone has any additional.
I'll smell it and see.
And with my cult esoteric lore, would I know anything about these sort of secret potions for making weird things, or is it just kind of beyond my knowledge?
You feel that this was, there's usually weird ingredients in these secret potions, and you feel that this was some kind of potion or elixir.
It's like, who the hell knows what was in this? But yeah, give it a sniff, Ding. See if you can't pick up the scent.
Yeah, it has some weird herbs in it, but it also has some kind of unusual crystal. Like there's a little bit left in the, like these micro crystals, a little bit left in the bottle,
Oh.
like sand, like type, like smaller than sand, but clear.
Now, who do we know that's in your phone book that we can have inspect this residue, these crystals? You must know somebody.
As you kind of are looking at it, and kind of, I assume spread it out on something and kind of like looking at the crystals, right? Your finger goes into the table, like through the crystal, almost like a gate.
Wow,
Like a
that's
miniature
something new.
gateway.
That's interesting.
So, whatever they did to that lens may have opened a door to the other side. How'd you guys fare, though? I mean, I know, Mr. Jeffries, it's nice to see you again, but anything unusual happen this evening?
Yeah, we were attacked by a monster. He kind of fucked up your car.
Yeah, well, it's not that bad. It's fine.
You have to have it just right. You know, right?
No, I mean,
Okay.
we were on a case for you at the time, though. It's kind of like a company vehicle damaged on company business.
got like a little scratch, you know,
Tiny.
a little
Scratches.
scratch.
Anyway, I brought the door inside because I didn't want it to get stolen.
Well,
You know how you always talk about wanting to have a convertible?
Exactly.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
oh, I'm not cracking wise about that. That's terrible. Leave you all alone for 5 freaking minutes.
Was it on
Um,
the we were
It had flesh hooks for
we
it.
alive, ain't we?
It almost killed us.
And it just appeared out of nowhere. I mean,
I have never seen anything like this thing before.
It did appear out of nowhere. I can tell you that.
and
It
it's
has
just
huge
Start
hooks for
so I
hands.
wonder. Makes me then wonder if this was not the same creature that attacked and killed our movie execs.
If it
I
was,
still can't get the taste of it out of my mouth.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? When you bite stuff, it's a choice you make.
when
Wow.
you bite
choose
random unknown things.
what I bite.
Anyway.
My
I
weapons.
choose what I bite.
My weapons. Hello.
Yeah.
I don't have a fancy sword.
Hello. Was that the phone?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, are you the tall man?
Yes.
How tall are you? Just like
Tall enough.
feet in inches, maybe a weight, skin color, hair color.
Or you can call me the Dark Sun.
I think I'd rather call you Derek. Is Derek
I am a-
okay?
I have a I have a tip for you.
Okay.
Get to the Pelican Palace, because when the movie starts, the chaos is going to happen. See if you can get there in time.
The more people you hurt, the longer it's going to take you to die when I find you.
I think you'll be dying, Mr. Buffer.
You are incorrect.
You think you can go against me?
I think someone can.
I laugh.
Sounds like you're talking to somebody who has a super ego.
Are you addressing me or him?
No, I'm addressing Drendy and Syndig
Well, I can actually
while you
hear.
are on the phone.
I can
Mike.
actually hear what he's saying.
I'm
So I said he's compensating for something.
Oh, yeah. That might be true.
Goodbye, fools.
Oh, right, because you have dog ears.
That's right. Anyway.
what?
Since we've been at my house, I know we haven't had like a night's sleep, but I would have first aid gear. Could I get that strike back?
Yeah, you can get the strike back.
Cool, thanks. And Dendry lost one too. Can Dendry be treated?
If Gendry eats a rat, yeah.
Yeah, because Dendry had.
Dendry
doesn't eat
Well, I took non-lethal damage earlier, so
Yeah,
I would
you're
still have
recovered.
I would still
recovered.
have 4. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're recovered.
I guess, Bobby, you can hit Dendry a rat.
I can call you a rat, and you can have an extra. Here's a rat for anybody who needs it.
Mike.
We better get into the busted car and drive as fast as we can to the Pelican Palace.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody know what
Yeah,
it is?
at this time, the movie theaters were big deals, right?
Yeah.
And they would often call them palaces to draw people in, right?
Yeah. Do any of you know where the Pelican Palace is? I say already doing 55 miles an hour.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely. Yeah, you can't miss it.
Great. Yeah, so he's going to kill everyone there. We got to go quick.
It's almost at the exact center of the city.
Oh, good. That's nowhere near where we are.
No way to notify the cop. Yeah, no way to notify the cops ahead of time too and get them on their way.
I wish I'd thought of that before we left.
Before we left, there's no cell phones.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I would have said, hey, call the
Yeah.
cops real quick before we get out of here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think probably I'm making the assumption that probably Mike Buffer has the best relationship with the police of the four of us. So I'll call the cops and let them know you got to get there. You got to get there now and stop the projectionist.
Okay. They don't seem to be taking it too seriously.
I didn't think so.
Of course not. No.
All right, we're going.
Okay.
What kind of a, and as we're going, I'm going to say, what kind of a madman tells us that he's going to do this so that we can go there and stop him? He must be pretty cocky.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
Or maybe it's a trap.
It could
I mean,
be,
you don't
Yeah.
tell us in advance.
it could be that he intends to keep the movie running until we walk in and see it ourselves.
Oh, I suppose.
All right,
Real
as we
strange.
dash out to the car, I skid to a stop and like, holy shit, really? Let's get out of here. So,
Bill Buffer out.
It still runs. It still runs.
Dendry, here are the keys. You drive.
yeah, yeah. Floor it, cross town.
Okay, so you're tearing up the road. You get to the theater. And-
Gonna pull one of those right out front, like it's cockeyed in the street and jump
Oh, right,
out. Yeah.
right. Up over the curb.
Yeah, and be like, stop the movie.
So run in and say, "Stop the movie."
Yeah, this could be very embarrassing.
As you start to run in, like a concession stand person runs past you with a look of terror on their face.
Ah, dang it.
I think we're too late.
Looks like.
Well, we can say we're too late, or we can run to the projection booth just in case, and I'm doing the latter.
Okay, I'm going to. Did the concession guy run out basically, or is he? It's like,
Out
oh,
of the building.
great, we're too late.
Actually,
I start taking off my clothes.
I'm going.
Any excuse.
I'm gonna draw,
In real
Oh.
life as well.
pull my pistol, and dash into the theater, ready to shoot any badness I've come across.
okay.
Okay, so
Dendry's going into the theater while Mike goes to the projection booth. Is that right? Okay.
As you step into not into the theater proper, but into the lobby, there's a weird scintillating light happening, and it almost, when you step through the threshold, it feels like you didn't just go from the street to the lobby. You feel like you traveled like some crazy amount of distance, right? Like something's not right. Like things don't feel right. And there's like this weird scintillating purple light from nowhere, like scintillating up the walls, and the walls almost seem to be moving, like shifting.
My first thought is like, do you guys see that? I did take a couple hard hits earlier. I don't know if that's real or not.
I definitely see that, and I
And you're
do
definitely
not
also-
do drugs.
And then you see someone crawling out of the theater. That's those the swinging doors. Someone crawling out with this look of absolute terror on their face, and then they get dragged back into the theater, and the doors.
Okay.
Like,
I think
dash
if we
after
see
them,
that
yeah.
As soon as we come in the lobby, the Mike's going to change direction and head that way instead of to the projection booth.
Okay.
And
So-
I'm gonna change completely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can do that. You have time.
And
Okay. Is
I
everybody
would
going
say-
in the theater?
Yeah.
I kind of still think stopping the projector would be a good idea.
I think I'm
So
gonna head up to the projector.
be like, Bobby Lee, go take care of that.
Yep.
Okay. So Bobby Lee's going to head to the projector.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Do you have that flying up the stairs ability I was reading on that particular?
No.
Okay.
And so the rest of you head into the theater. The weird scintillating light is happening, and the screen is doing like the light is coming through the screen, and it seems like a membrane that is like dissolving, right? The screen itself.
Yeah.
And like you can see the distorted pictures of the projector, shining on the screen, and the people are all distorted and hideous, and and you can feel like there's some intelligence coming through the screen, and the audience is just in chaos. They're just running everywhere. They're trying to escape, but they keep tripping and falling down and holding their heads, and they're God.
I'm gonna do everything in my power not to look at that screen. And I'm gonna yell at Mike, "Get these people out of here!" And then I shift.
Okay, it's not exactly Mike's plan, but Mike will do it. I'm going to, for the moment, put the sword away and start helping people out of the theater.
Okay, you literally have to drag them out.
I
Like
will do that.
they can't walk out on their own. They're like writhing around on the floor.
They've gone mad.
Pretty much.
I will take two at a time if I can.
Okay, you look at the screen.
No, I will avoid the screen at all costs.
Okay. So nobody's looking at the screen.
No. No.
We had that one from the time we found the bodies.
Okay, Bobby. So you tear up the stairway for the projection booth, right?
Yep.
You open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
I've been waiting for you.
Great.
I knew I should have gone.
Roll a magic resistance roll. You have 1d6 for that.
I have 1d6.
Okay, roll it up.
And doink.
Oh, good roll. Good roll.
Ah,
Okay, so
Guys.
now I have to decide if I want to use 1, 2, or 3 dice to defeat that roll. Okay, I have to equal it or beat it. Okay, I'm going to use 3 dice, and I can't get any 1. Oh, I equaled it, but I got a 1.
Sorry.
And you hear, you see a tall man by the projector with, inciting some kind of spell. And you resist it. And, well, if you're gonna resist that, how about this? And he whips out a Tommy gun out of his robe and starts shooting at you.
God.
He hits you. Make an armor save.
okay.
It's full of cream
I
puffs,
have,
like in Lucky Malone.
I have a boon to armor roll.
Oh, good. So roll 2 dice. Yeah,
Oh,
you're good at dodging. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
A little Neo action there.
Please.
Oh, 5 dice. Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't get a 6, but you can spend a karma. Also,
I will-
sorry. For you guys coming and doing this, I'm going to give everybody a karma. Okay, so everybody gets
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
That's a bomb. Yeah.
And then Cindy's going to immediately spend hers. Is that right?
You want to spend it on your armor, or you want to take the strike?
I would like to spend. I'll spend that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you nimbly dodge out of the way. It's like, ow. Like the door is all peppered with bullet holes. Yeah, it's like so pretty cool. So yeah, now he's in front of you. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Well, I'll come at him. I am sorry, I have the hiccups. I will come at him with my grandfather's saber
Oh,
from the war. So,
nice.
But that is just 1d6. So, doop. Oh, whoops. Clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, that's a hit.
There we go.
Nice.
So you hit him with a slice that should have taken a limb or cut into his torso, but it hits some kind of mystic shield and sparks fly off the sword and bounces off of it.
Oh,
Also,
if
remember
I
you do.
spent a karma, would that make a difference?
Karma you could get a potential crit.
Yeah, please remember you have vicious, so you do have a bonus to your melee. You have a boon to melee. Please remember.
Oh
that.
yeah, you should roll another die.
Oh, crud. I
Roll a
do
second
know.
die. Yeah.
You're
That's
right.
okay.
In
That's
case it's
okay.
a 6, yeah.
Oh, another 5. That is a hit.
So 2
Another
5.
five.
Okay.
Okay,
If
so
you have a karma, you could spend it.
I do have. Golly. I do have a karma. I will spend that karma to. Gosh.
Oh, no
I will
problem.
spend that karma to try to. I'll spend
Try
the
to get
karma
it
to
right.
make it a 6.
So roll 1 die, and you want to get a 6. To confirm the crit. Oh, you don't have another karma, do you?
She
I
does.
She's got
do.
2 left. She's got
Oh,
2
you do?
left.
Okay, you can
I
spend it.
will
They
roll
got a
that
hit.
karma.
Okay.
I will spend
You
that
hear him
karma.
howl
She
in
actually has
pain.
3. You have
You
3.
hear him howl in pain as the sword
She's only got 2.
goes through.
Oh,
No, she's
Goes
got
through
2
the
now that
shield.
she spent that.
So
Yeah.
now
I
you
have 2
now
now that I
that you got
spent
another
that.
crit,
So
you can roll again.
I will do it. I will
Okay.
do it.
Ah, 3. Okay.
Okay,
You did
That's
hit it
fine.
though. Ah!
that's fine. Big hiccups.
Good.
I feel your pain. When I get them, they suck. They suck. So yeah.
Frustration is being transmitted through the internet.
Okay, the the building begins to rumble, and it's like, fools, you're too late. It comes.
I was gonna say for a brief moment, I am gonna look at the screen.
Okay.
Feeling
You
that
see-
presence come through, I'm gonna look so I can shoot it. Whatever's gonna hit.
Okay. So you see the screen dissolving, and you can see this tentacled horror kind of emerging from the screen, right? And you feel like when you look, it's weird because it's like you're almost like you're from the inside looking out, right? Like you're in it. You're part of it now. You're the inside of this thing. Like the thing is becoming the building and the nexus of the city.
Well, do I need to roll to resist mind control? Because I know it's listed here as a
Yeah,
boon.
you don't have to now. You're good.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at this unknown horror, and obviously it won't die. I will try.
Okay. You can hit it automatically. It's so big, like it's a big screen, like you couldn't miss. So, you're loading bullets into it. Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay. Damn it.
It's not stopping. It's not changing it. And then people start. The people who are like kind of writhing around on the ground start flying around, swirling in the air, like lifting, like the gravity is starting to, like you guys feel yourself like starting to lift into the air, and the crazy people are starting to fly around in the room, just all willy-nilly bashing into walls and each other.
I am going to run at the screen with the sword.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna when I have a chance, knowing those bullets are, I'm gonna like position myself to see if I can't shoot the lens out of the projector from down there.
I
Oh, okay.
done that as soon as we entered, but I don't have a gun.
Okay, cool. All right. Ding, what are you gonna do?
I was gonna say as soon as I heard the gunshots coming from the direction Bobby was going, I am
Yeah.
gonna book it. I'm gonna fly over those chairs and benches, and I'm gonna just rush up to that projector room.
Okay, you didn't take the leap inclination, did you?
The leap thing. No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Or the muscle legs.
So I'm not going like 20, 50 feet in the
Yeah,
air.
right. Okay.
But I am werewolfing through this
Yeah.
building.
Oh, yeah. You're going all fours. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, right. So yeah, you're booking it. So, the man's like, it's too late. And when you hit him with the sword, he had like this golden mask on, and you knock the mask off. The mask falls off, and you recognize the face. It's the face. It's the face of Duke Montgomery, but it's not. It's not Duke's face. Like it's similar, like a sun. So maybe Dark Sun is not Dark S-U-N, it's Dark S-O-N. Right?
Yeah. Dark Sun.
So, it says, I will drain your vital essence. Roll your, Bobby, roll your magic resistance again.
Okay, I believe that. Okay, it's 1d6.
Oh! Damn!
Nice. Yes.
I'm going to use
Yes.
Yes.
His eyes widen. He's like, ah, creature of darkness.
You created a whole adventure for that pun, and now
Resist
God
my
is
powers,
punishing you.
creatures of darkness. And so then he resorts to just slamming you with the butt of the gun. So, he's gonna try that. Oh, he hits. Make your armor save. 2 dice.
Okay.
Oh!
It is.
Like,
You go,
like
go,
faster than the eye
Bobby.
can follow, and you like dodge out of the way.
Crushing it up there.
He stumbles.
Yeah.
Almost stumbles into the projector.
That'd be great.
And he's trying to recover himself. So, so your guys' turn.
I want to slash the screen apart with my Sword of McMahon.
Okay, cool. You can automatically hit it, no problem. You slash into it, and you almost tear a hole in reality. And
Oops.
Opposite of what I wanted.
Yeah, my bad.
it sucks you out. It sucks you out through the hole.
Okay.
And now you're outside of the building, and the building is transforming into this tentacled monstrosity. And people on the street are screaming, running away, and it's getting bigger. It's like expanding.
Will cut my way back in.
Okay. We'll get back to that. All right, who's next?
Dean, go ahead. I'm gonna shoot that. I'm positioning
Yeah, you
myself
make it
to
up
get
there,
a
you
shot
slam
off.
the
Yeah.
door open.
And I'm going to go right for the guy, and I'm going to grab him with my claws and throw him at the wall, or
Oh, do you want to throw him with a projector?
into the projector. Just
Oh, no!
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, shit.
I am pissed.
Yeah, those projectors are
Injuries, bullets.
big and heavy. So
All right,
yeah,
you get
it's
2 dice. I only get 1.
a great thing to smash somebody into.
Oh, I did roll a 5, though. Oh, so I beat you.
You want to spend karma?
If you have karma,
Karma.
you would have to spend 2 karma or 3 karma to beat.
3 to beat you. I can't.
Okay.
Damn it.
So you lunge, but he somehow gets out of the way in time.
Of course.
Of course.
Could she use a hero die on this?
But you
Oh, I
do get a
could.
karma. You do. Oh yeah, you can use a hero die. Sorry, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to. I'm going
Yeah,
to.
Do it.
6. Except you should have only rolled 1 die, so I'm gonna have to have you roll it again.
Shoot.
Sorry. Okay. You could spend 2. Do you have 2 karma?
I
You got the
do.
two
Yes.
karma.
Good
Okay,
it.
okay, okay.
I get a
I'll
6.
send them. Yep.
Okay.
So,
So what's this scene look like? What's this look like when you do
so I have got my claws into his like shoulders, and my teeth are in his neck, and I just rip. Like as I throw him, my teeth rip him apart and just throw him into the. So I've got blood spraying. I'm ripping the shreds,
big
and I'm
bloody
throwing
gash.
huge
He goes
yes.
flying into the projector, and
So my claws are tearing him, my teeth are tearing him, and he's being thrown as hard as I can against the projector.
Okay, I'm going to roll a die. Okay, if I roll a 1 to 3, the projector is damaged. Okay, if I roll a 4 to 6, it's still functioning. All right, here we go. Oh, it's still functioning.
Dang.
Dang it!
He's gurgling blood out of his mouth, and he's chuckling.
And I shoot the bullet at the lens. Yeah.
But my father never said I'd amount to anything. I bring the end of the world. He seems to have just totally lost it. You're gonna shoot the projector lens?
And here comes the bullet. Yeah, the firing of the bullet.
Okay, so you need a 6 to hit it because it's kind of a weird angle.
Yep, weird angle. Come
Yeah,
on,
and the
6.
whole thing is moving.
I'm gonna spend 3 of the 5
Is that
karma I
karma?
have.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that shoots the lens out, right? And the light in the projector goes dim. And you all black out. Suddenly everybody blacks out. And then including Mike. And as you come to, you see the movie theater, the palace there. Looks normal. And the man is no longer in the projector booth, but the projector's off. And Mike, you're outside.
Yeah.
And everything looks normal. And detective, people, it's like you just walked into the theater and people all look at you like, shh. And they're all sitting in their seats watching the movie.
Are Dendry's bullets missing from her gun?
No.
What?
Where am I?
You're in the projector booth.
Naked?
Yeah. Or you can be, you're still a lichen.
Oh, I'm still like it.
You're still a lichen, yeah.
Okay.
But the man is gone. He's disappeared. And the movie just seems to be the Forever and a Day movie that they were screening at the screening.
See? Stay right there. I will get you your clothes. And do not come out of that booth.
I will walk out to the lobby of the theater and just kind of look around to make sure that nothing is otherworldly. Like I can't believe, like, did I just experience what I experienced?
Yeah, it feels to you like almost like a dream, like it happened in a dream.
Hey, I'm coming in the front door. Hey,
So,
Dendry,
am I
did you
covered?
see any tentacles coming
Oh,
out
and
of this
blood?
building?
Yeah, it was weird. I saw something. I don't know what. It's
Well,
just like a,
tentacles as I walk out to get her clothes.
Am I
Like a-
am I covered in blood?
No.
all right.
I could
Like a dream. Is it like fading from our memory quickly, or is it like solid images? And
It's pretty
memories?
solid image.
Okay. It
It's
felt
like a
dream.
legit memory.
Yeah, it felt like a dream, and God, remembering it, it looked like one, but unlike a dream, it's lingering. It's not fading into the
We better
Into
get
wait- into
paid
my
for
wake.
this.
what. How? What do we even tell him? I mean, what did you guys experience? I went in there, saw some weird shit on the screen, tried to shoot it, no effect. And then I shot the camera, and then it all just went away.
I tried to
Light
slash
something
the
up. That's
screen.
what you do.
I tried to slash the screen, and somehow I was outside, and there were tentacles coming out of the building, like it was turning into some kind.
Yeah, I suggest you do not say that. Suggest you do say something else.
I'm just saying, we're not planning our story. I'm just telling you guys what happened. We can plan our story later.
So
All I know is I
accuses
heard gunshot from the projector room, and I booked it up there, and there was this stupid ugly guy, and I ripped him to shreds and threw him into the projector.
Did you guys
That
find the
isn't
lens?
what happened.
And I still taste the blood in my mouth, even though I'm not covered in
Right,
blood.
right. Yeah, you
I
do.
do not
Yes,
know about
yes.
that.
this
part.
this man though.
Did you guys find the lens?
We didn't get that far.
We'll go back
Yeah.
to the
Let's
lens
go ahead
right
and
now.
get that far.
The you know, we could still
I will get the lens.
yeah,
Put my
we
clothes
still
on.
Okay,
Still
so people are hey, what's going on? When you guys take the lens off the projector, because it, of course, the movie not showing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, we could have looked. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I was going to say look around for another lens that might have been left in the room, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's another one.
or wait for the movie to end or
Is it
whatever.
able?
Yeah.
You can put the lens on. Yeah, you can put the lens
Blink,
back
blink,
on.
blink.
The as still have the vial, the little container of funkiness. You could still consult with maybe a wizard or a witch.
A street
But,
witch or warlock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta
But seriously,
figure out-
the man, did you recognize him? Was there something distinctive about him that we can take back to Mr. Montgomery?
Well, he was tall.
Bobby.
Was there anything else? I don't know.
You
Yes,
remember
he was
Scotty telling you
How
he
much
looked
like Mr. Montgomery?
that he looked like Mr. Montgomery? Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. He was I believe he was the son of Mr. Montgomery from what he was saying. Yes. So I believe we killed his son. Do not expect payment. I guess.
We're going to get so much money for solving this problem for him.
I do not believe that is the case.
I don't know if we've actually solved anything.
Did anyone outside see what you saw as well, Mike? I mean, there's got to be a collaborating witnesses to what the four of us saw.
I
can't just be.
I did not see anyone reacting as though the building had recently been an octopus. No.
No, they didn't seem to be in any kind of distress.
Well, look at those guys down there. They're watching it like nothing happened. You saw how they were.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
Well,
I
all you can
suspect-
do, Dendr, is go and find out how much he's gonna pay you.
So how do you want to explain this to Mr. Montgomery?
That is the thing I don't know. I'll just lay out what clues we had. It's like, well, we had discovered that a tall gentleman, and you'll forgive me for saying this, sir, but apparently eyewitnesses
Wait. You need to say the good news, which is that we know the movie isn't evil and he can release the movie.
yeah,
Say that first.
Yeah, lead with that.
Do not mention his son. Trust me, I'm
Apparently.
from the South. You do not mention the man's son.
apparently,
He seems to be in kind of a depressed mood.
Oh.
yeah.
Well, fine.
It's like, well, from what I understand and the people I spoke to, again, the movie played fine. Everybody's all right. The movie itself is not to blame, but apparently the lens from the projector was at fault. Somebody had cast a deadly spell upon it, you might say.
But-
Why is he sad?
But no one else saw this.
I know my word and the words of my compatriots may not be enough. Is again, we asked, no additional soul saw what we saw, but I did speak to a man who made a special lens, and I was muscled by a local gangster to back off the trail. So there was definitely something going on, sir.
Well, since you really didn't figure it out, I'll pay your expenses, but that's all.
Don't you still have the vial?
And if you excuse me, I have to go to my son's funeral.
It's funny that you should mention your son.
What about my son?
Well, it is unfortunate, but the man I spoke to described someone that looked a lot like you. So at some point he was involved, but I don't know how exactly and what happened to him beyond.
He's had a lot of problems in his life, and maybe I wasn't as good a father as I should have been.
I don't actually think that was the case.
Yeah. Well, I am sorry for your loss, sir. And
well, thank you, and pick up your stipend at the secretary's office. I'm off. I have to go to the funeral.
all right, I will submit my expense report to her on the. I've got it all written up and folded up in my pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
You need to triple.
Good luck.
You at least need to call.
Good luck. Good luck and goodbye.
Yeah. Again, sorry for your loss, sir. Thank you. And
Thank
Ben.
Thank you.
My expense report includes severe damage to my car, a visit to the hospital for being assaulted, a couple
Fix it up
bottles
with
of
food.
liquor, some new clothes for sending.
Yes, please.
So yeah, my expenses are the report I'm going to submit is substantial. So I suppose they're going to audit that and give me a lot less. So I'm aiming high.
Unfortunately, most of those things that you said were legitimate expenses.
Right, and what you did, like, no, they're gonna say, "Oh, they padded this," but like, it's not padded like that. It's legit.
It's legitimately the truth.
Okay, so
I think at some point in the near future, we're all probably sitting around Dendry's apartment somewhere.
Yep.
And I just say, well, ladies, money isn't everything. We saved a room full of people who don't know we did that.
Possibly saved the world and nobody knows about it.
We don't have that information.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true, but if you want, I can always sneak in there and get it anyway.
Chili's ready. Clunk.
I was gonna say, at least I got enough money to keep the doors open to my agency.
right.
Cindy,
I may not be
Dungeon
retiring,
Merchant
but
wants to know if you're peeing on the wall.
yeah.
Dungeon Matron would like to know if you're currently peeing on the wall.
No.
I already did that
internal.
earlier.
Okay.
I've already marked. So we're at your
Right,
place or her
right,
place.
I
Or...
think we're at Denver's
I'm
place.
separate. I'm not peeing on the wall
and
at
as the-
this moment.
And as the camera pulls out on the screw, the credits roll and the movie ends.
They pulled like the blob, like the end, and it morphs into a question mark.
Right, question mark. Yay!
Alrighty.
Thank you, Scotty.
Wow, that was great, guys.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, DM Scotty.
Oh yeah, great to have
right.
you guys. Thanks
Thank
for
you
playing
so
with
much.
me. Yeah.
Scotty, I can't wait to see the book on this one.
Oh, it's
Me
gonna be great.
too.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Look at all
So you got what do you
Barely
got?
contained
Any
waiting for
comments
Winston.
or remarks on this set?
No, I really I mean, I didn't have a chance to look at it too much beyond my own character build.
Right.
But
There's
I
a lot
like
in
that.
there. Right?
I would say, for future revisions, probably disallow the thing that you let me do today where I gave people karma even though they weren't there.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's what I would
Yeah,
do.
maybe.
Yeah.
But
That,
otherwise-
You know,
Maybe.
with like a one shot, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, why not?
And you've
You know.
you've got EZD6 refined so fine that it all works. You know, some
It
minor
was
tweaks
to me.
maybe
It was
with
flawless.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt like I was playing another version of EZD6 or Wasted World, or I mean, it was just it was fun. It was easy.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't have
theme-
there was no lag at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
the
what I love
theme,
about it.
Yeah, all worked. All works. The
Nicely-
setting's great. So yeah, it's awesome.
I love the idea of the setting, the whole idea of the setting.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It leaning heavy into like the pulp era and drawing in like those darker influences like H.P. Lovecraft and some of what
Yes.
Howard would have written.
Mhm.
I
He did some
definitely
totally
Cthulhu
inspired.
have an
stuff
extra
himself.
love for the pulp era.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it was a lot of fun, and it was very fun.
Absolutely.
Well, good.
I don't have any all my expletives.
All the expletives, right?
For sure.
Well, I'm glad you like it because I'm very fond of this set. I need a few tweaks, but yeah, it's getting pretty close. So,
Wait.
and this
Sweet.
was the first play of it. I haven't played it, so.
Oh
I'm
well,
very-
thank you
I'm
for
very
the
happy about it.
thank you for the honor of allowing us to
But it's
participate.
easy.
Oh well, thank you for helping me out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, every play like this just makes the game better. So.
Yes, and
Yeah.
thank you, Scotty, for always honoring our stream with your play tests.
Oh, no problem. Yeah.
We managed to stream EZD6 before it was called EZD6.
Yes. Yes.
And
Slash
It
hack.
was
Yeah.
called hack slash boom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was the original
Hack
name
slash
of the-
boom days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's great stuff. Thank you, Scotty, for coming and running it tonight. Thank you
Mhm.
guys for playing it. Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
everyone
Thanks
for
so much.
watching. This
Absolutely.
is
Yeah.
the end of day 4 of ArchoniaFest. Tomorrow is the big day for games. We have 3 games tomorrow. I'll be running 2 of them. Hypertellurians in the morning, and in the evening I'll be running episode 27 of Shadows of Archonia 2, which is a reunion game where we have the cast of Campaign 1 rejoining the cast of Campaign 2 for a great big episode. And then in between those two, Alan will be running Delta Green for us all. So we will see.
Oh, cool.
everyone for-
Cool.
Sorry, you'll be missing that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get
I
cell
also
phones.
want that.
You'll have cell phones.
So,
yes.
so yeah, that's gonna be a great day, assuming I get enough sleep. So everyone have a good night, and thank you all. We'll see you next time.